Welcome to the show. Wes is already crying with laughter.
I feel like sometimes we should just like when we just have a streaming and it's got the thing, we should turn our mics on.
Yeah.
That way they can hear us like being fucking stupid
The
before we
ridiculous
actually
shit.
start the show.
Yeah.
I did one of those laughs where like nothing comes out. I went,
Dude,
I hate those. That makes me talk about to die.
I did. I thought I was dying.
I used to do those all the time, and then like I think you said something about it at some point, and then now I'm like self-conscious about it. I don't know why.
Oh, it's a good laugh. To feel like you're dying when you're laughing.
Dying of laughter.
You need that.
Speaking of dying of laughter, welcome to Blue Skies from the Basement. My name is Austin. Joining me as fucking always is my best friend, the Savage Dad himself, Wes.
Holy fuck.
Sitting behind the camera over there is our wonderful producer, Trey.
Yep.
And then sitting to the left of me is the beautiful Emily.
Hi!
Hey, you guys.
I meant to say something the last time and kind of completely forgot, and I feel like shit. But I did want to, which I think we've said it already, but I did see that you got your, degree and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so congratulations on...
Well, I've really been had it. That was just my graduation.
Yeah, but you had your graduation and
Yeah.
everything. You have the actual thing now.
Yeah.
And, like...
Actually, don't.
You don't?
They didn't give it to me.
So that thing that you had in your hand was
It was
just...
empty.
It was empty?
Yeah.
Are they going to send it to you in the mail or some
I
shit?
think so.
No shit. Well, that's shitty.
That's funny.
We got a college graduate, guys.
Speaking of good news, though, I'm just going to give these to you now.
Good news.
All right. I don't want to open. I don't like opening it when it's got the fucking wax seal on it. I don't like opening it.
You can peel it without.
Well, it's not like I
messing it
melted
up.
wax and fucking sealed it. It's plastic.
Oh, there's stick-ons?
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a
oh,
stick-on.
all right. I don't feel as bad now.
Mother.
You definitely just ruined it for both of us. Oh, it came immediately off.
You stole my joy.
Oh, what, it sucks now?
Whatever this is, it sucks now. And the envelope is like super nice too.
It is.
It is.
That is a beautiful shade
I'm
of green.
going to wait till you're done.
Hold on. I'm trying to do it neatly.
Well, I did it neatly. I did it better than you.
Eat fucking shit, dude.
I knew it!
Oh, that's adorable. God damn, look how pretty
Who
the
took your
fucking-
photo?
That's a dope-ass
That was
photo.
a photographer named Caitlin. I don't know her last name.
Oh, well, I don't like her. Because she took a cool fucking photo.
Yeah, she did a good job, but we don't like when other people do a good job. and
Yeah,
not us.
yeah, exactly.
It should be
Yeah.
us doing the good job.
Yeah, I should have been the one taking that photo.
Where are my head pats?
Till death, save the date for the celebration of marriage, Abby and Trey. I'm not going to say the date or like where it's at and everything, just to keep, confidentiality.
Here's the exact location and time will be.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it doesn't actually, it just says the city.
Well, I guess I'll have to buy tickets to South Beach.
Thanks, asshole.
Yeah, there's no address on here, so like where, like, I guess we'll talk later on that. Okay, all right.
That should cover. That's just the general invitation. Like, you're invited.
Awesome. Fuck yes.
Let
Fucking
Emily
charge
see.
for that. Are we gonna read these out loud? I feel like
So, how did you get
That's a really good
the
photo.
child for the sacrifice?
Who
Who arranged that?
There's actually a lot of willing donors.
oh, it's the same thing. Okay, it's just is this Abby that wrote these? Yeah, I would assume.
Did
Yeah.
you want personalized ones?
I thought they were. I thought when I
They
saw
are
that it was
personalized.
handwritten, I thought it might have been personalized.
It is.
But it is.
I mean, it was written to you, dude.
Well, I
You
mean,
and
fair
Emily.
enough. But he got the same shit though.
Mine does say that they love me more, though.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, we know that. Although we have decided to exchange vows in private on a date that I'm not going to say, it is important for us to come together with our loved ones in celebration. We invite you to take a vacation and stay at our Airbnb with us Thursday, not saying the date, through
Woo!
Saturday morning.
I got nervous there for a second.
We will be hosting a dinner party Friday evening. More details to come. With love, Abby and Trey.
A dinner party. Are we doing like a murder
Fuck
mystery?
That would be cool.
Can we do a murder mystery?
Hey, at least we have plenty of time to fucking plan for it, because this doesn't happen until next year.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you,
It was
Trey.
beautiful.
Yours aren't
That's
exactly the same. His was golden. Ours is black and sparkly.
Also, the
Wait,
the,
yours
the
is
things
golden?
were different. Also, haha, there's the address right there, dumbass.
Dumbass.
You know what's funny is that I saw it and thought to myself, dumbass. Like I literally
I knew because
said
he
that.
asked for our addresses earlier this week, and I was like, he's probably just gonna hand deliver them.
I
don't
mean,
know why
yeah.
they would pay for postage.
Yeah, that's how I knew what it was.
I knew what it was too. I was just being stupid.
I used context
I love this
clues.
photo though. Dude.
That's a dope
awesome.
ass
That is a
photo.
dope ass photo.
I love that you guys chose purple.
Yeah.
Purple's my favorite color.
So do I get to keep the fake wax seal?
Yeah.
No. He's like, no, I need that back.
Give it back.
actually.
For the
yeah.
more important people whose letters I'm not hand delivering.
Trey, I'm excited to celebrate your guys' marriage with you guys.
Oh, I'm hype as fuck.
And,
Yeah, that's dope.
It's gonna be so much fun, and I assume you guys aren't hiring a photographer for like the whole Airbnb thing, so we can totally do that
just for funsies.
just for funsies, just so
I
that you
can't
guys
wait
have
for you to
photos.
see the Airbnb. It's fucking.
Well, we have a
Yeah?
whole fucking year,
Fucking
and now I'm gonna
awesome.
be like freaking out for a whole year.
whole year.
You don't have to
Whole
freak
year.
out for the whole time.
I mean, I already am.
Do what I do and fucking push it deep down inside of you.
And feel
And
nothing.
then feel nothing until
At
like
all.
the day before. And
Okay.
And then
Okay.
Explode on everybody.
Okay, but do we want to be completely honest here about how I'm gonna completely forget that this is even a thing
Until I remind them.
until the day before, and Emily's like, "Hey, by the way, we're going to this Airbnb," and then I'm gonna be like, "Oh shit."
I love when you're honest with me.
I love when we can share moments like these of complete transparency.
It's one of my favorite things.
I'm the only one that hasn't read my cards.
Read your cards.
Okay. Okay.
What took you so
Okay.
long?
Okay. Alright. Alright. Sick. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with these.
That was a good like poker read where I didn't get any
Nothing
sense
from
of
that.
any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could have all been shit,
Good job.
Yeah.
Or they could have been great.
or they could have been great.
Yeah. Who knows?
So
Yeah.
anything,
We will
anything.
find out later. In other news.
In other news,
Moon people!
that's a callback.
Yeah, you'd only laugh at that if you were here last week.
And anything new with you guys? Like,
Besides
Wes,
the
Trey?
self-referential humor we just did,
Yeah.
not much new has happened. I have continued working and being a dad.
Normal existence.
Yeah. The funny things happened during the week. Don't remember most of them. I remember bitching with my fellow employees about them, and I don't have good stories to tell. I'll probably remember them halfway through the episode and then tell it badly.
I'm the type of fucking person where I'll be driving home and I'm like, whoa, that shit's crazy. That's really funny. I'm gonna have to tell Austin about that when I get home.
Yeah. No, I literally told Crystal when we were falling asleep last night. We were we were doing Sherrod Browns back and forth with each other.
Nah!
We were also doing a little Bernie Marinos. We
you
were
mean Bernie Morando
Sharando Brown.
and Sharando Brown?
I've been doing Sherrod Marino and Bernie Brown, or Bernie Mbop.
Bop, shop, bop, doo wop, dig it out, bop, doo
Anyway,
wop.
Crystal and I were both doing Sherrod Browns back and forth with each other while falling asleep, and she said one that was fucking appalling. And I died laughing, she died laughing, and I went, I have to remember that to say it on the podcast.
And you didn't write it down.
Didn't write it down, didn't record it, and I've recently had the idea, like, I should just say things into my phone.
You can.
Haven't done it. Holy shit, can I?
Really? Can I?
Although I haven't done that either. And like even with texting, like I was texting her and was like, I took a nap on my break at work and was like, I had a crazy ass dream, but it's too much to text. And then kind of texted it out a little bit, and I was like, I could have just like talked to
Spoken it.
text and spoke it, and then it would have like
You know that
done
thing
this
that
whole
phones
paragraph.
used to be used exclusively for talking into? You can do that with
You
them.
can still do that.
I love how instead of me, like, I could have just called her and then had the
yeah.
conversation. And I was like, but
I'll just
no,
tell
I'm
you
not
when I
going
get
to do
home.
that. I'm just going to text you and I'll tell you when I get home. Although my dreams have been fucking weird. And, like, repeating dreams, too, have been happening a lot.
I like repeating dreams.
I didn't really like it ended bad.
Okay, so I don't like them as they're happening, but as a lived experience of like, from my childhood, I had a bunch of like just various repeating dreams, like different little storylines that were always terrifying and awful to go through. But now to have those as like parts of my life to like, those are memories. I enjoy them. They're like my own little CSI Miamis in my fucking head.
Have I ever told you about the house that I always visit in my dreams?
I think so, yeah.
It's the same fucking house. It's got like super unique architecture. And every time I go there, it's like, first it was like an old abandoned house that like as a kid I would dream that I would like break into and like urban explore.
Yeah.
And then it was where Tez and Rihanna lived, which is hilarious because like I used to live above them in a duplex, and it's kind of built the same way where like they lived on the bottom floor and I lived on the top floor. And at some point like one of my friends lived up there, and then the most recent time I had this dream like this past week where I went, and not only was it like abandoned, but it was abandoned and full of like all of my old stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I moved out and nobody else moved back in. And the thing about, like, this house is that I love it. I am in love with this house. I love everything about it. It brings back, like, a fondness feeling. And in this last one, I, like, we like walked around inside of it and we got caught by like the owner of the house, and I offered to buy the house from her, and she was like, yeah, and like sold it to us for like $50,000. And cuz it like the roof had holes in it, and there were like certain spots around the house that were like molded and falling apart.
Us
and
is me and her. I'm in her dreams anyway. Of this time now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in this house now.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
And she was like, yeah, absolutely, like, you can buy this house from me. And even though it was, like, falling apart and decrepit and old, like, I loved it, and I was excited to, like, make it into, like, our place and, like, rebuild it and stuff like that. And then I woke up and I was like, oh my god, I was in a house again. And then I spent like 3 hours, like, are there any apps that are remotely close to The Sims where I could try to like build this house? No, there isn't. But there was like a floor planning app that I used, and I made the floor plan, and then I was like, it looks really boring when it's flat.
Google used
Like-
to have one.
Why can't you use The Sims?
I have
don't
it.
The Sims.
I have it. She could go on my computer and use
Yeah,
the Sims, the
your
newest.
computer that hasn't let you load a single video game for more than 15 minutes at a time?
I mean, The Sims should work. I can play Throne and Liberty, so like The Sims should work. I don't know what it is with the other games that it doesn't want to work, but The Sims should work. Should be alright.
So you could totally use The Sims to build it.
Probably.
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
never
yeah.
played The Sims on PC. I've only played it on Xbox.
Whatever the
feel
fuck
like it would be
Google's
different.
one was, but Google has a free like 3D fucking you can build your own shit platform.
Yeah.
Why don't you just learn Blender?
Blender's fun.
I know how to use a blender. They make fantastic smoothies.
You ever use one of those fucking
NutriBullets?
yeah one of them ninjas?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
One of them ninjas?
I've used those. Yeah.
I've never once had a single reoccurring dream, but I've had a reoccurring characters from dreams,
Oh.
Okay.
Interesting.
which is
That's a
It's
twist
like-
to it.
yeah.
Huh.
You're like, oh yeah, this is my buddy
I
Jeff.
had
He
for
just
a
accompanies
long
me in
time-
dreams
I
sometimes.
had a series of nightmares with the same character involved. It was this red mask that was in my grandma's house that my uncle had made in kindergarten. So it was an old red mask, and it was made out of newspaper. It was painted red, and the lips were black, and the eyelids were black, and it had red horns on top, and it was just fucking.
Oh,
I was like,
terrifying.
That's the devil.
As a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Why is it in the house? And I would just have nightmares about it.
Damn.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
That's
I-
spooky as hell.
I do remember, like, my stepdad's side of the family, like, they had, like, a bunch of, like, shit like that in their house, and it was always, like, kind of creepy. Like, going down into the basement, like, just seemed, like, creepy. Because, like, and to be honest, it was probably, like, towards their like culture, like stuff like, you know, that I just didn't know about. Like, I'm sure if I went now and like kind of looked at some of that stuff, I could realize like where it was from and like what it was for the culture and everything. But back then, as like a little kid, I was like, this stuff looks creepy as shit. And
Everything's
like,
scary when you're a kid.
Yeah.
It's the classic like Home Alone scene. He's scared of the fucking furnace in the basement. Like,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a monster.
Your
So
clothes pile in the corner of the room definitely looks like a monster.
Oh god, I still like fucking from Poltergeist, the clothes in the chair, and then it's the doll.
Yeah.
And then it stands up. I'm mixing fucking movies together because all those scenes are like cliches in horror movies
Yeah.
now. I'm pretty sure fucking
I think Poltergeist was the first one with like the clown dummy.
Yeah, the clown
in the
dummy
chair.
and it fucking stands up. But another movie does it.
Scary Movie does it.
Scary Movie does it really well. What's the one where it's the boogeyman? The boogeyman.
Yep.
Where like the kid's dad dies in the fucking first scene.
Mm-hmm.
That movie does it too, where it's like a pile of clothes in a chair, and then the kid's like, and then the fucking pile of clothes stands up.
dope.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All my reoccurring dreams are they do the like previously on. Like I feel like I'm being dropped back into a story, but it's being told like it doesn't pick up where it left off. I'm like getting repeats of what happened before, and then it evolves from there every time that the dream happens. But most of them just end with me dying, or somebody dying.
I ever tell you about the dream that I had where we were like shot into space because the world went to shit, and then like the spaceship exploded, and all four of us died, like us and the kids
No, Emily,
died.
that happened. We're
And
not here right now. Our brains are in jars.
in my
No, you're in the 7 minutes of reliving your entire life.
there
Yeah.
was this woman that came up to me and came up to the kids and spoke very gently and was like, just close your eyes and it'll be over super quick. It won't hurt. It'll be like falling asleep.
Fuck.
And I was like, shit. And then I saw all three of you close your eyes and I was like, all right, fuck it. And then it was just bright white and I felt like my body was on fire for like 3 seconds and then I woke up. Crazy.
Welcome.
One of my parallel universe Emily's died. That's what I'm getting from
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Mine, the last one that I had, like, that I was telling you about, what was weird about it is that, like, I felt so, like, there in the dream. And so, like, when I woke up, I, like, had, like, a small panic attack and was, like, it felt too real, kind of. Like, you know, you have those dreams and you're just like, whatever, and you wake up and you're like, okay, I had a dream. This one I, like, woke up and was like, and then my heart was fucking racing. And,
I've had
like,
plenty like that.
yeah, and that's kind of, it hasn't happened in a while. That's the first time that's happened in a long time, where, like, I woke up and was just like, that fucking felt, like, real. Like, Emily, like, picked me up at one point and almost ran into, like, a server that was carrying, like, margaritas. And we were just, like, laughing and having fun, and so she, like, picked me up, like, just playing around, and I was like, oh, that made me fart, like, right as we were about to run into the server, and she, like, stopped, and, like, he was like, and then, like, walked around us, and then we just started laughing and, like, having fun. And then I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I found the bathroom, and I, like, walked in, and it was, like, a fucking weird-ass bathroom, too, and it was, like, I went in to, like, to go take a shit, which I am in a constant state.
What was weird about it?
What do you mean?
You said it was a weird ass bathroom. What was weird about it?
So, like, you had, like, urinals, and then, like, the stalls to go take a shit was, like, these wooden stalls that you, like, got into, and then you, like, closed the door, and then, like,
I like how dreams are just slightly off sometimes.
yeah, and then I, like,
Like
turned,
almost normal?
it was like a wooden stall, and then, like, you're,
Wooden hell,
like, you're surrounded by wood, and then, like,
Like an old porta potty in the woods?
no, not like that, like
Wood.
brand new, like, smooth, and, like, the seat was,
IKEA.
like, The seat was like slant, like it was like a
Like the
curve.
wood that is like a desk is made out of, like polished wood.
Yeah, and like the seat that you sat in was like curved, so the top like kind of curved down and then like went up, so like that's where your butt is, and then it like curved down. But then you were like enclosed in that, and then you like
fancy.
you like turned a gear
You turned a gear
in front of you, so like the door closed, and then like the gear was like
Jesus,
connected
that's so
to
much.
the door. And so like I was like, I don't know what this does, so I like turned the gear, and then like
Did it
like
suck
there
the
was
poop out of your butt?
there was an opening above me, and so like as I turned the gear, the opening above me, like more wood started coming around and like enclosed me and everything. And so I like looked to my left,
The most
and
private shit ever took.
I looked to my left and I saw like these 3 buttons, and it was like I don't remember exactly
You
what
really
the 3
can't
buttons
blame
were,
the
but
smell
it was
on
like
everybody else.
one of them was like kind of like you like pushing it to like flush and everything, but like I'm sitting on like solid wood, so I was like, how do I take a shit? Like I don't understand how this
I
works.
like how you sat down and then after that.
And like so I'm like,
do?
so I started freaking out, and I also got like claustrophobic, and like that's when I woke up. It was like me feeling like claustrophobic in here and not knowing how to take a shit in
That's
this
so
like
The
bathroom.
human mind is fascinating.
It's a fucking
It puts you in a
insane.
weird situation you don't understand, and then you freak it. You're like, this is weird, bro.
Yeah.
Are you
That's-
And
scared
then you
about
freak
the
out
future?
so hard that you're like, "God."
That's the thing about this fucking house. Oh, and what he was about to say is that I always make this joke where he's constantly in a state of he has to piss or he has to shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
Because
a real pisser shitter.
Every time we go anywhere, he's like, "Man, I really have to pee," or like, "Man, I have to shit." Like it's every day, every time we go anywhere.
I did my PPP. Okay.
And I'm like, dude, you are just either full of piss or full of shit. Like there's only that, and that is
Sometimes
your
it's
existence.
both.
Right. Doing
Most
the
of
old
the time-
pee poo.
We've talked about this. Most of the time when I shit, I take a piss first.
Let me not-
Apparently, not everybody does that.
That's the thing about this fucking house, dude, is like it's so familiar to me now that I was almost like I woke up and I was like, aw. Like I'm here and not in that house. But it's gotten like, have you ever like seen something in a dream and it puts dream memories in your brain?
Oh,
Where
yeah.
you're like, I remember that,
Oh yeah.
even though you didn't have a dream about it before.
Sometimes I think.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
You've never dreamed of it. You've
It's
never
like-
actually seen
well,
it.
that yeah,
But you're
like,
like, oh.
that's like it's like when you're in your dream. There's all kinds of things that are wrong, but like you'll just be like, oh yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
So
That's
there was
always been
like,
that way.
Yeah.
apparently I had moved out like right after Christmas or something. So like all of my Christmas decorations were still up, and like my family photos that don't exist. Like I didn't like see a family photo of mine and put it there. Family members in a photo that we have never taken before on the fireplace mantle. Like I was like, oh, that's my old couch I've never owned. And then we go upstairs, and like my room was relatively like not molded and stuff like that, and we ended up like, I was like, oh, this is my old bed, this fucking bed is the tits, and like we ended up like laying in it, and I was like,
Did we fuck on
I
the bed?
miss being here. No,
Oh damn.
it wasn't. Jesus Christ. But did we fuck in your claustrophobic future toilet? No, I didn't think so.
I went to the bathroom by myself.
But
if you did,
I know, right?
and then what was weird about
would
this
have woke up in a
time,
panic attack for sure.
what
Would
was
have woke up with a heart on.
What was weird about this time is, I don't know if I've ever told you guys that I completely disassociate my own child, like, all the time, where I just forget that I'm a mom. Like,
Oh.
all the
Jesus
time.
Christ.
Oh, that happens when you're a parent.
Oh, all the time.
I think not all parents, but as somebody who like is
That would scare the shit.
Have you
out
ever
of me.
dreamed of your kids?
mentally ill, I often forget that I have children.
I've never dreamed of Joanna. Like, Joanna's never been a part of my dream world before. Actually, other than that one spaceship dying dream, she was there.
I
But
don't
like,
know why you feel the need to physically abuse me every podcast.
I feel like
like-
everybody wants to physically abuse you.
That's great. Love that for me.
We all just want to slap you a little.
I
bit
feel
sometimes.
really bad right now because you're all looking at me, and I don't like it at all. because I feel like I'm going to have to fight my way out of this seat, and I'm in a very bad position.
Now I don't want to stop looking at you.
And
The
also,
pressure's on me to look at you.
the bad part is that I'm going to spill my beer in the process, and then I'm going to have to beat the shit out of all of you and also spill my beer, and I'm going to be sad about that.
Is the camera getting a good shot of me looking at you?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
It's gonna get real everything everywhere all at once. Just in his head. But for the first time ever in this house,
Thanks for not.
we walked in.
I have dreamed of my kids, by the way.
We
I think, like,
we
vaguely,
walked.
Vaguely, though. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've walked into Joanna's old bedroom, and her room had like the most water damage. So she had left like clothes all over the floor. I don't know why it was such a fucking mess. Like I just left the house in disarray.
What do you mean? Because
Moved out.
their room is always a fucking mess.
But I had moved out, and when you move out, you don't just leave piles of clothes on the floor. You know.
Apparently, you left
Yeah,
like a whole bunch of shit in the house.
But-
So
You want it
Yeah.
to look like somebody left in a hurry, you know? Like,
Well,
Like, it
apparently
looked like
you-
I had been kidnapped from my house and just never went back.
you
But
didn't
like,
take the couch. You didn't take the family photos. Like,
but
so
like,
it kind of makes sense.
her room had like the most water damage, and her bedroom was the only one that overlooked the backyard. And I remember that was like a big distinction in my brain of like what part of the house her room was in. And it was set up really weird. So when you walk into a house, like front door, you usually see the staircase. Like for some reason, the staircase is like the thing when you have multiple floored houses. Because you have like the foyer and then the stairs.
yeah.
And in most architecture, the stairs is like the first thing you happen upon. Even in like bi-level houses, you walk in, stairs, stairs.
Yeah.
Like in this, it was like you walk in the front door and you are in the living room. Fireplace on the front of the house. So no big window, just fireplace. Front of the house. With couch and then like TV.
That's a house with balls.
Wait,
On
and you
a-
left the
It's a house
TV?
that's making
On a
statement.
wall. No.
They're like, fuck you, fireplace.
We make our own light.
yeah.
Yeah. And like it's if you look straight, like you walk in the front door and you just look straight, there's a hallway and it's like this, and then this is where that couch is, down that hallway, and then on this wall is the kitchen. And then if you turn into here, that's how you get to the basement. That's the basement stairs. Next to that fucking couch is the stairs. Like tucked into the absolute like furthest wall upstairs. And then it's almost built like a loft where there's like the floor above isn't above you. It's
Yeah.
the floor above you. It just goes straight through, and that's how the fireplace goes all the way up.
You're kind of unlocking dream memories for me. Keep going.
And it used
I
to
have
be
a recurring dream to tell after this.
and it used to be that Tez and Rihanna lived on the bottom
dreams.
floor, and then Alec, the guy that got me into cocaine, lived on the top floor.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug, man.
And then you walk upstairs, and it's almost like my bedroom was just that loft space. And there was a staircase that led from that area up to the roof, which I can remember the dreams that I've had of being on that roof. And then Joanna's room was on the back wall, and her only window in her room looked out into the backyard. And it's like, it was so dark. Like, we had learned earlier in my dream that, like, the electricity was still on, but for some reason we were walking around with, like, our phone flashlights. I think it was because we were definitely trespassing, and we didn't want anybody to see us, like, inside this house, so we were just walking around with flashlights.
I don't know about you, but like I do that now. Like I'll walk through the house. Like if I need to walk through the house in the middle of the night, like I won't turn lights on. Like I'll just use my phone
Oh,
flashlight.
I did that earlier fucking today. I had to hand over the back of the phone to cover the flashlight until
That's
I got
horror movie protagonist shit.
Yeah, until I got into the bedroom because I was like shielding the light, trying not to wake Crystal up.
Yeah.
And then I moved my hand so that I could
Yeah.
see.
What
Yeah.
were we watching? Where I was like, why didn't she just turn on the fucking light?
I don't know. Art?
Was
Yeah,
your dream over?
it was the Terrifier. I was like, why didn't she just turn on the
Oh, you guys
fucking
watched
light?
Terrifier?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
we watched the first one.
First one?
Yeah, we
Okay.
watched the
First
first one. We gotta go to the second one.
No, the first one doesn't have much of a plot. is kind of just like for the shock value.
Yeah.
Second one, pay attention to the plot and like the background, like symbology and lore.
Okay.
My
It's-
favorite part.
It's good.
Oh my god,
My
I
favorite
can't.
part was when he ripped off the lady's hair and wore it as a wig, and
Yeah.
then her boobs and wore them and just walked
That
around
actor-
naked with her boobs and her hair.
That actor is some of the best clowning I've ever
Like,
fucking
oh my
seen.
God.
Like, it makes me respect clownery.
The
Like,
only
And then
thing,
he comes in riding on a fucking tricycle, and he's like,
yeah.
"Look what I found, guys!"
the only thing that I can't, like, there's so much in like horror movies where I'm like, this just. It loses me, and I liked it because it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
art doing it
You'll
was
like Terrifier too.
it was kind of funny,
Yeah.
and so like that kept me like kind of there. But like, just the way that people act in horror movies is like why you get killed, and I'm like, you fucking idiot.
It
Like,
takes it out of it for me at this point.
That's what I'm
It's
saying. Like,
no, it's like you can't even relate to anyone that stupid or incompetent. You're just
have
like,
you
bro,
seen
you're
you seen the
tripping
first
over-
Terrifier?
No.
Okay, I don't want to give too much
Plus,
away.
The building that they were in was in a residential area, right?
Yeah.
Wait, before
No,
the
did
movie-
nobody
here?
I'm not done with dreams.
No,
Were you
no.
done with your dream?
I'm done.
It was in an
Okay,
industrial
he had
area.
a dream to
I do.
tell.
It was in an industrial area.
So the whole place, the whole strip was abandoned?
You're in an industrial area.
It was in an industrial
Yeah,
area.
You are, you motherfucker. I do.
We can get back to it because I remember everything that I want to fucking talk about this movie and how I hate it.
Okay.
I think you'll like Terrifier 2 because I didn't like Terrifier 1 very much. I did like the kill scenes and like the fun of it, and it was a funny movie. Like I enjoyed that, like the visual effects. They on a low budget, they made a fun movie.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, yeah.
The plot and the reason why the people get killed kind of sucks. It's a grindhouse film.
Sure, yeah.
Terrifier 2 you'll enjoy because it like makes it. I'll say one thing and then I'll tell my dream. The bedroom scene. There's so many horror movies that have a bedroom scene, but when you see Terrifier 2 and then you hear somebody say the bedroom scene, you'll know what the fuck they're talking about.
Okay.
Okay. So when you're talking about the house, you've been to Grammy's old house, like when you knew me back then, the house that I was staying in with Grammy, the property and the fucking where we had the family business. That house.
No.
You'd been in that house.
No.
'Cause the back deck, the pool, and we smoked cigars, and you went in the house, you met my cat, fucking, that I told the story about dying on the podcast, Leon.
No, I don't remember that at all.
Okay. You motherfucker.
I remember being up in the fucking, like, very top of that house.
Okay, well that's where we're
And,
going.
and
Follow me
we
into
played.
my dream.
That's when we first realized I'll Follow You Into the Dark, and that you could play that. And you sat there and played it for the first time, and I sang it. Like,
Yeah.
that was the first time that we had ever realized that, like, we had that in common.
Okay,
was
so-
up in that top room, and we were smoking weed and shit.
Yeah, that house was ancient. It was one
Yeah.
of the first houses built in that town. The
Yeah.
barn that was there is like one of the historical. Like,
Yeah, the house is the whole land is a historical like
Yeah.
place. Yeah.
So it's like when people settled in Pickerington, when the first pilgrims got there.
Yeah.
No way.
Off the Oregon Trail.
This is one of the first houses that was built off of like Hill Road, the main road through
What?
town that used to
It's
be.
still there?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah, so this was the house that was like my grandma bought, and then we built the family business there, and then like I eventually lived in because I fucking was like I hate my mom, so I lived with my grandma for a while. This house was creepy as fuck. The basement was like. You
That
good?
is so old.
I
It is
hear-
very old. Yeah, this happened last time.
No, I
too.
hear music.
No, that's
It's-
me.
It's
These are-
Trey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you think it's picking up on the mic?
No, probably not.
Okay.
Anyway, this,
No, we were just making sure it wasn't.
Yeah, no, I thought I had something playing on my computer,
Oh,
and then
no,
it was
no,
like
no.
coming through like the desktop audio or something. Okay, no, you're fine.
the basement was fucking terrifying. It was like an old like cellar type basement.
I've never been in the basement.
The walls were concrete, and it was like
I lived in an old house with concrete.
it was like charcoal concrete, like
What?
like
Dirt floor?
Yes.
Mhm.
And the
Dirt
the
floors?
walls separating them were like those fucking concrete blocks. Like, it was walls made out of just, like, cinder blocks, basically.
I just want to point out that you guys are in a basement right now. Like, that's what this is. It's just painted yellow.
Oh, no,
But
yeah.
this is like civilized.
Like this,
It's
but
civilized.
like horror movie.
Yeah,
If you took a bunch of ash and smeared it all over the walls, that's what my grandma's basement was. And literally,
It looks ancient.
one of the first things you would, when you walked down there was a wall of like old-timey tools. There was like a fucking pitchfork and like something that looked like you'd stab somebody directly in the eyes with.
Oh, yeah?
Farmer shit.
Yeah, just
Old
some,
farmer
some
shit.
old-ass farmer shit. And
The
it was
first ever like power drill, but
Yeah.
it was like a crank.
No
You
power.
know?
Yes,
Or the
yeah,
power.
those.
I know
yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah. No,
It's
yeah,
like in the shape
exactly.
of like this.
It's like it's a drill.
Got the...
A corkscrew
You have
meant
to-
for torture.
Yeah.
It was not. It was a woodworking tool.
Well, people used it for torture.
I mean, yeah.
So this was my grandma's house. There was that upstairs area. There was also an attic to that, where like
Yeah.
it went further up. There was a little tiny door into. So we came up the stairs.
You had a Coraline door?
Yes. There was. You would go up. So the stairs were hidden in this house. You walked in from the back of the house, basically, up the deck, and then into the kitchen first. The first thing you saw was kitchen. Then it was dining room. Then it was living room.
Where she
and-
had our thimbles.
Oh my! This house was in. When I tell like the story of the house that my grandma had, I sound like an insane person.
You grew up in the oldest house in America.
With Grandma's thimble collection.
My mom stopped letting me see my grandma because she cut off my rat tail. I didn't see my grandma for a year because
She was like, "Get rid of
cut
that
off
ugly
my rat
thing."
tail. My family is insane.
That's some Midwest shit, dude.
Yeah. But this house was like fucking Willy Wonka shit.
His grandma had a town of thimbles.
A town.
Like, literally. Like,
Yeah.
I remember being in the room, and it was like, like...
One of her thimbles is on that. It's the
Oh,
skull.
the skull,
that we have
yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
is one of them.
Her
But,
thimble collection was insane, and that's the one. That's one
Yeah.
of the ones you kept.
but
At
no,
some point, she had so many thimbles that we lost count. It was in the like multiples, tens of thousands.
and because I remember being in that room, and then he was like, "This isn't even the half of it."
She had drawers where you would open them and it would just rattle, and it was just full of fucking thimbles.
Like,
Every
and he was
door
like, "There's
creaked,
even
I bet.
shit."
Yes.
He was like, "There's even shit in storage. Like, this is not even the half of it."
But
But
she had a storage unit.
Yeah.
It was just boxes of.
and I was like,
Fucking
"What the
thimbles.
fuck do you mean? This is like she had like
insane amount of thimbles.
like structures that like made like little like houses and shit to make a town.
Oh, and
and then like
okay.
thymbles
She could
that were on there.
She
do
could
you
tell
know-
you the artist names behind each of them too, like.
My brain is
Who made
painting me
them?
a picture.
Yeah.
Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. He builds the Willy Wonka's factory out of toothpaste tops.
Yes,
That
yeah.
his dad brings home.
Yeah.
Kind of like that,
It,
but with thymbles.
yes, but she would.
Worse.
It was more.
I feel like,
insane.
actually.
she
Yeah.
would. I love Grammy to death,
Same.
but she had like built out little fucking. What do you call like? What do you call the thing in a box where it's like a little scene? They made them. They made us make them in school.
With like Jesus, like where they do
A diorama.
Yeah, with the little dioramas made out of thimbles of like a scene, and they were all from like this. I could tell you this artist's name and how he made them and how much it fucking cost on eBay. Like it was. That's just one aspect of the house. You would walk in and there was like a porcelain doll riding a unicorn that was like
Made of thimbles.
not made of thimbles.
you are
Got a
like
Confederate uniform.
opening
remember the
up
unicorn?
some shit.
It was like
You were opening up some shit to me right now, and I'm like,
this fucking wide and
What?
like this
What?
tall.
Are you shitting me?
No.
I was imagining a tiny little.
Yeah.
no.
Like in
was
an old china
big.
cabinet.
There
I
was a
didn't-
rocking chair that had two porcelain old people holding each other.
Ew.
They were child size. Rocking chair was oversized.
Ew.
I didn't like going into that house at night.
The house itself was
horrifying.
a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would have dreams about it.
Yeah.
And so
I've lived in a house similar, but that's not to that. That's
Nope.
that's to the nth degree. That's as bad as it gets. Is living
Yeah.
in an old house.
there
You
was
lived in the oldest
wallpaper.
one.
There was wallpaper upstairs that had like birds repeating patterns on it. Like
Oh my god.
she had an old statue of a nautilus
That's a house where they film scary movies.
Yes,
For sure.
Yes.
That's how they filmed Poltergeist.
The fireplace, sometimes birds would come out from it, and I just like, well, now there's a bird in the house.
I think that we missed a great opportunity to film a horror movie in that house.
Even the animals are like, people live here? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
The floor had
Dude.
weird like bubbles, and there were wooden floors, and they had like weird bubbles.
Which happens with the house because it settles and everything else. Like,
But
it
then
makes
when
sense
you went
now.
down into the basement, you would see like the support beams that were like holding all that up, and you could see through the fucking floor. Anyway, so when you would go upstairs, staircase was hidden away from the entrance that most people would go into. You'd go up the stairs, there'd be a bedroom directly on your right at the top of the staircase. And it was one of those, like, there's a landing and then more stairs, and then you're up the stairs, and you're at the second level. On your right, there was the first bedroom was the one that had the attic. It had a little Coraline door, and it was tucked into the back corner of the room. It was like a box bedroom, and then in the back corner furthest from the door, there was a little fucking hallway that, like, the wall stopped, and then there was a corner. So there's this tiny little hallway and then a tiny little door.
What? A tiny hallway and a tiny door?
It's for the
That
elf
shit was
people.
built. Damn it.
It's for elf people. It's where they keep their leprechauns.
He was like, damn
That's
it,
who built
Emily,
it.
I was getting there.
This room was my playroom when I was a kid. So, like, when I would visit, there was just my old toys were, like, in this little play box that was in the corner of this tiny little hallway by this tiny little door. So my toys were, like, shoved in this corner where that door was, and it was blocking the door.
What's in that tiny door?
I never went up there because it was a terrifying fucking attic. There was, like, cobwebs, and, like, the floor wasn't finished, so, like,
Old
you could...
shit.
Yeah, old shit, and you'd, like, fall through if you, like... Because it was, like, the wooden beams, and...
If you stepped in the wrong spot. I've been in
Yeah.
attics like that.
It was like insulation and then beams, and like if you wanted to go up there, you had to walk across the fucking beams through cobwebs and old shit. So like I never fucking went up there. The stairs to go up there were like miniature stairs, and it was like a skinny hallway to go up. Like you could barely. It was shoulders wide basically. So it was a
You
terrifying.
walked up it like this.
Yeah, it was. Crystal and I had sex up there.
You know?
This is the same house that you did like an astral projection with too, like out on the balcony
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to escape.
That's
Yeah.
a crazy story.
Get me
too.
out of this house.
Well, of course I believed in like weird dream shit living in this house.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, so that was the first bedroom. That was my childhood bedroom, right when you got up the stairs. And then there was like a bedroom next to that, my grandparents' bedroom. Then there was the bathroom on your left. There was like a hallway bathroom, and then there was the library. And the library like had the bookshelf.
A library?
I don't know if I remember
That
that.
is an old house.
There was a bookcase, and then there was like a bunch of like my family's old heirlooms, like my great 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 grandfather's World War I typewriter was in that room.
I don't remember that.
There was just like ancient shit and
So,
like
that's
boxes
cool.
and boxes of
Shit like that was scary at the time, but that shit builds character.
It does. I found a original like 9th print version of Uncle Tom's Cabin in that fucking library. Like shit that like you stumble upon and you're like, oh, later in life you're like, oh fuck. Like old shit that my grandma just had from my family's history was in that room. Library, and then there was the back room that was like kind of the sun room. That's where I played guitar. There was like a computer
the
there.
computer, yeah.
There was a bunch of windows. It was the brightest room in the house.
Yeah.
It kind of overhung over the patio, and it was just like
It was also just like a shit ton of windows, like all the way around. Like you had the one
circled
wall
with windows.
Yeah, you had the one wall, and then
What?
it like circled around with windows. So we would go up there to smoke because we could open all the windows and
that's
shit.
cool.
And so
Yeah.
like, and it was also at the top of the fucking, basically at the top of the house. So like, you weren't really worried about the weed smell getting through the rest of the house.
And the roof of this house is kind of one of those ones that's like whoop whoop whoop, like
Yeah.
angles everywhere. Like the house made no fucking sense.
Dude, we can take you
Built by
there.
a madman.
So I-
H.H. Holmes.
Yeah. Yes. So I'm building the picture of the reality of what this house was to take you to the dream version of it that I would dream about. Because
Oh.
that fucking library room had a closet, and the closet also had like an access panel to the attic. In my dream, though, it had a similar set of scary, skinny stairs. And in my dream version of this house, you could just keep going levels and levels and levels and levels further up and up and up and up through this weird, wacky roof that the house actually had. And it just the house got bigger than it should have been in my dream.
Because that's how
Like,
it felt as a kid.
Yeah.
It's like,
Exactly.
shit, this house just keeps going.
I would go into the closet and you'd like separate the old ass clothes from an era that makes no sense to you, like
Yeah.
fucking weird animal skin fur coats and like
Damn.
things that actually my grandma did have, but in the dream it was like it felt somehow more surreal, but it was like shit that existed in my real life.
Damn.
So I'd part my way through mink jackets. And there'd be a set of stairs, and I'd go up these set of stairs, and it'd be a repeat of the floor below me. There'd be a bedroom, there'd be like a weird dining area, there'd be another bedroom, and then there'd be the library, but they were all slightly off, and like different furniture inside of them, different decorations on like the bed. It had a different set of fucking sheets or whatever. And I'd go further, and there'd be another door, and it'd take me up to another fucking area until eventually I got just to like an empty wooden loft area.
Did you ever play What Remains of Edith
Yes,
Finch?
yes.
That's what this sounds
It's
like.
similar to that.
What remains of... Oh, help me.
Edith Finch?
I have been wanting to play that.
It's good.
It's a good indie game. Honestly,
like
I
it.
usually hate.
I was gonna say,
I've
Trey,
seen the
walking
I've
simulators.
seen the bathtub,
Trey-
like the baby drowning in the bathtub.
Trey just said it though, and then you were like,
The
he literally said it,
My
and then you were like, oh,
hearing
the
I can't
what?
take credit for that.
he said it so quickly, my brain didn't process it.
Apparently, yeah.
I've seen the swing, like the kid
Have you
that
seen all the good ones?
fell off the swing. Those are the only two that stick out to me. But like the gist of it is that like she's visiting her old family house, right?
And,
Yeah.
yeah, they're cursed.
And then she's talking about how like all the different families died there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually, I would get to like an attic, an actual attic that like obviously the attic existed, and in the real world it was like dark and spooky and fucking you shouldn't go up there because it's just a storage area. In this version, it was like big,
Newly
lofty,
renovated.
vaulted ceilings, and it was like there was one light, but it somehow lit up the whole fucking room with like this warmth. You'd get up there and it felt like you shouldn't be there, and then there was another set of stairs, another door, and like in my memory it was red, but maybe in the dream it was just like it felt foreboding, so I'm assigning red to it. Maybe it didn't have a color. It was just a foreboding door at the top of the stairs that I never went into, but always wanted to know what the fuck was behind that door. And that dream would reoccur over and over and over again. I'd finally get to the point where I'm in this attic and I would feel like I have to go through this door, but never did. Like I don't have an end to the story there, but it was just like there's a door in this place that shouldn't exist at the top of the house that feels familiar, that I never fucking went through because it felt like I should, but it was scary.
Sounds like you should talk to a dream specialist.
I mean, probably, but
Like they would be able to explain that more.
I don't think there's anything behind that door. I don't think there's a memory to unlock. I think it was more just like
I
an
think there is.
expression. I don't think there's an unlocked memory behind it.
Nah, there is.
Totally.
It was an
There
expression of
100% is.
it was an expression
It's a
of like,
nightmare.
childhood fear, and also like the surrounding of like this weird fucking house I grew up in.
You
I've
open
had
that-
a nightmare where I was in my grandma's house. I look down the hallway. It's nighttime. It's dark, kinda, but the kitchen light is on. But the hall light is off, so the light dissipates as it goes down. At the end of the hallway is the door to the what we call the green room, just because the carpet's green. And the door was cracked, and there's just pitch black on the other side. I might have told this before, because like.
It sounds familiar, actually.
And something just hit me. I was like, "There's something on the other side of that door," and so I ran to close it. And as I did, I felt something fighting back, and it scared me so bad I woke up.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked. the sensation of like feeling something in a dream.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Wild.
yeah.
Hate it. Hate it. I felt like
Something that's not you.
we all
Yeah.
Yeah.
we all fucking died in my dream, and I woke up and I was like, damn,
Wish that could have been real.
did we just die? Like that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. It felt like my
Happy
entire
October,
body
that was
was
dark.
on fire.
I lived in that old house, not as old. It was built in 1912,
Yeah.
but it was kind of old. It had like those old ass locks with the key that would fit into it is like the bar with the two teeth. Like the
Yeah.
old
Oh,
ass
nice.
fucking.
We had lots of those.
Yeah.
There was literally a oversized key ring with lots of because there was like a chicken coop and a barn on the fucking property. There was just like weird doors with weird locks that like technology has gone past. Like
This was in this was in a rural area. This was in a suburban area.
Okay.
And so I guess maybe all those houses were kind of old, but mine was fucking really old. And there was a basement with the concrete floors and shit. It was like gray though. And then there was a crawl space for no fucking reason, just a hole in the concrete. And it was just this space that was filled with dust and old furniture and shit. I went in there barely, like once. I got on the inside and I looked around to see that stuff, and I was like, all right, I'm never coming to this. This is weird.
There is something about those spaces in houses, because lots of houses have those. The house my mom had in Park Place in Pickerington, when like we first moved there was a weird like crawl space in the basement that had like, it was raised up, so you had to like climb up there to get into it. It was in the basement, and it was like a half level sized, like there was gravel in there, so like
There's gravel in
when you would crawl in there, you were like crawling on gravel, and it was just a storage fucking space. But it felt like you weren't supposed to be in there. And when you would crawl in there, you felt like something was gonna crawl fast at you. Like,
yeah.
Did I show you the crawl space at my old place before I moved in here?
Yeah.
Where it was like that little door, and
Yeah, because you had to block it off because the cats kept fucking
kept
going
getting in there.
Yeah.
Gravel.
yeah.
And it was only like, you couldn't stand up, but it was like decently sized, and it was gravel, and then they put plastic tarping.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Over
That's
top
what
of
we
it.
had too.
You know
Yeah.
why they do that?
Why?
Like that they do the gravel and then
Moisture.
the plastic and shit. I mean, for moisture, but also like the settling of the house and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
That way you don't have foundation issues later.
Yeah, because the gravel will settle with the house and everything. So like they kind of put that in there to help with that, and like, so usually in crawl spaces you'll see that.
When we went
That
to go look at houses before we bought ours, there was a house that we looked at that had like an upstairs vaulted ceiling, kind of like split bedroom loft area, and then there was like a tiny little door, and then a crawl space that was like the overhang roof that you could get into that had storage area.
And you went, tiny door? Nope. And you walked out.
Tiny door.
The kids
Yeah,
looked.
no.
The kids looked inside of it because they were like, "Oh, tiny door," and they looked in, and they both immediately had the reaction of, "That's fucked. I never want to look inside there again." There is something about those. It's almost like a liminal space where like it's off-putting and unsettling for a weird reason that you can't quite place.
Because everything else in the house, in a normal house, in a modern house, intuitively makes sense. So when you're in an old house and you see a tiny door, you're like, what the fuck
this.
is this
See,
even
that's the thing about the crawl space.
Why is there a tiny door?
In the place I lived before I moved in here, is they made it so uncreepy. Like, they almost did it intentionally. Like, in no way, shape, or form is this crawl space, like, I'm not going in there. There was a fucking... So there was the door with a latch, and then right next to it was a fucking light switch. And you'd open the door, flick the light switch on, and it was very well lit down there. And it was super clean, like, brand new plastic. The only thing is when Spooky had those kittens that ended up dying, she had them in that crawl space, and she had dug herself into the fiberglass insulation that was down there. So I had to pull newborn baby kittens out of fiberglass insulation, which I'm pretty sure that's why they all died.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had wicked infections. Like, it was terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And now in the backyard of that rental property, there's 5 newborn dead baby kittens buried in the yard. And if they ever dig a pool, they're fucked.
Whoever gets my house after we leave, there's just gonna be
It's
unexplained.
Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, there's gonna be unexplained cat graves in the backyard.
So, do you guys want to watch my TikToks?
Okay.
I like that.
So-
That was
so
a good dream talk.
Oh,
Yeah. So the first one is the going off of the Toronto Brown shit and that type of stuff.
Oh, I watched this. Yeah, this is funny.
I think that's the. Turn the desktop audio on. Yeah, there you go.
This is what Ohio election ads are like right now. You see this 16-month-old baby? Sherrod Brown wants to abort it. Your breakfast? I hope you enjoy eating what Biden eats for breakfast. See this dog right here? Sherrod Brown wants to transition him into a chihuahua. Your cat? Now is trans. And if you don't vote for Bernie Moreno, he's gonna make you trans too.
Yeah.
I was like, that goes into what we were talking about.
You can't watch YouTube without it being like, Sharon Brown's a piece of shit!
I had a fun moment while we were Sharon Browning each other last night, where we had American Dad playing on Hulu in the background, and we don't pay for the non-ad version of Hulu.
Yeah.
So an ad started playing, and I went, "Oh, babe, wait. One of them's playing right now. We can make fun of this one." And then it was like a Kamala and Trump attack ad. Like, it was like not Ohio related at all. I was like, fuck. Hulu doesn't regionally target their ads. We gotta go to YouTube for that goodness.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, YouTube will regionally target your ads, so all fucking the past 4 months has been
nothing but.
Congratulations to Bernie Moreno, though, because he has created a meme for like a minute.
Yeah.
I want to preface this next TikTok with saying that the dude behind the camera is a colored person. So before anybody comes at us or comes at this person about this fucking TikTok.
Is he purple?
Colored with crayons or markers.
Right.
Let me try to say it in a way that you understand. Ooh, Do I look like your butt? Hold on, let me put these gloves on. I don't want to touch your monkey skin. I mean, you said don't touch your balls. You got one word in that sentence right, balls. You can record me all you want. I know where that delete button is. Put that camera down, or I'm arresting the baby monkey. I mean, arresting the child. Okay, ma'am, you're fine. You can leave. Y'all don't start de-escalating. I'm going to start escalating. Hey, you ain't getting nothing, boy. Is he swinging too? You want me down? What? Look at you, dude. What's this, baby? What's this? Oh, that's scary, too.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's okay. Just had to make sure. Come on with me. You're acting like your skin color right now. Man, you're still here. Kiddo. Come on, let's be honest. Put your hands on your Maybe had drugs. Planned or not planned, he had. Oh, they've been kicking me my whole life. Aside from the arrest station. I just want to take a look. Okay. All right. You guys about to get shot. Since you don't want to leave, you'll get pepper sprayed.
So I went
That was
to
fucking wild.
I had to go to his TikTok and like watch some other ones, and like he does some funny shit like that, and like I went to the comment section of that video too, and that shit had me fucking laughing because they were like, what was it? What did he say? He's like, if y'all are not gonna de-escalate, I'm about to escalate. Like, people were talking about that shit. It was like, planted or not planted, the baby had drugs. Like, that shit had
Planted or not planted, he had it.
That shit had me laughing for way longer than I should have laughed. But like,
I was gonna say that I think it's funny that we're at the point where like we can satirize people being racially targeted by the police. But Super Troopers already existed, so it's not TikTok doing a new thing.
That's also why I had to preface this, because I had to go and look at the TikTok too and saw that it was like a black dude that was doing this, and so I was like, oh my god, is this a white dude that's doing this? And like, I love that even if it was a white dude that was doing this, the people that were doing it with him were having fun with it, and it's satire, and they were having fun with it. But like, it almost made it seem like it was a little bit better that it was a black dude that was doing it, and I was like, all right, well,
it just
you know,
feels dark in the way that like Idiocracy is like.
But that's what comedy is, though.
I know. That's what I like about it. But it does feel like
it's dark. This is dark fucking humor. 100%. This is dark humor.
It does.
For sure.
It's one of those things where like, it's got that tinge of ooh.
Mm-hmm.
It's really goofy though.
Yeah.
It's the goofiest dark humor.
Yeah.
But I think that's what makes it like. And I get where what Wes is saying. Like, he was trying to, but did you see the part where he was like, is he throwing hands too? Like, he's pointing to the baby. Like, is he throwing hands too? Like,
it's ridiculous, but it's also like, real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if we want to think about comedy and everything
Yeah.
else, like that's exactly what comedy,
Yeah.
like the real comedy and a lot of things that you get people on is shit that is real, and then you make it kind of satire.
Yeah.
Which was kind of why I wanted to bring this video up, because I thought it was funny, but also because of the video and like what it kind of means for comedy as to why we think it's funny.
Yeah.
And like that type of shit. And then having a conversation about that, like what we do here too, and like we've said a lot of fucked up shit on the show, and like we're not afraid to kind of, maybe push the boundaries a little bit, for
Toe
comedy
the
and stuff.
line.
Yeah. And, we're not out here saying the N-word, all willy-nilly,
On
like... Oh, yeah. I did. Hold on, just so everybody
You better
knows
explain yourself. fast.
the preface to that
Man, you
was...
didn't have to explain it. I was talking about me.
Oh, okay. But they were outside in the garage smoking, and I walked out, and then immediately was like, I was in the car by myself listening to music earlier, and I said the N-word 3 times. Like, unprovoked, just said it out of nowhere. Just being fucking, all right, you want me to pick a card?
Any card.
You choose a card for me, because I chose the one that you didn't want me to pick. So, like, let's go back over here, and let's do, like, one, like, right here. How's that one? Meatloaf, the man.
Yeah, I wish that was funnier.
I know.
That's
Let's try one more.
That's why it's the discard pile. N-word, 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 N-word.
Yeah, these
Come
are all the
on,
N-word.
Come on.
Lunchables.
Okay.
Oh my god.
This didn't
Terrible.
work the way I wanted it to.
But yeah, I mean, I
I don't want to take any like trophies for us being like edgy comedy. 'Cause
No,
that's also
no,
the
no.
extreme other end. Of,
Yeah.
I just me pointing out that there's something dark about it doesn't make it not okay. Or like, oh no, people shouldn't do this type of comedy. There is people who will see that and have that reaction of like, this is fucked up.
Although going through the comment section, I didn't see a single like one comment that was like, this is fucked up or anything. It was all people like talking about the video and
But I
like
think
commenting
that's-
on like the certain parts that made
Those
it
comments
funny.
also get buried.
I think the people
There
who
might have been like one or
I
two.
scrolled through. Like, there was a shit ton. I can go to the page
when
and like.
when I'm on Twitter and I see stuff that's like outrageous, and then I go to the comment section, and it's a bunch of people saying outrageous dumb shit. You have to scroll like 300 comments deep for somebody to have the debunking comment. So like, it's in there somewhere.
Trey, can you read the name of the TikTok?
My point with that though is like,
What TikTok?
Like scroll down a little bit. What does that say?
my only point with that though is that like the type of people
I
who
am
see
tired as
that
Cody.
and
Okay.
I am tired as Cody. The people who see that and have the reaction of like you shouldn't do that are the type of people on the extreme end, in the same way that like when people make satire without understanding what they're talking about, and then it just comes off as like tone deaf. Like when Steven Crowder makes a thing about like he tries to do a Dave Chappelle bit and he's like talking about black people and he does his like black scent.
Mm-hmm.
Like that type of shit is cringe and you shouldn't do it. But having fun and satirizing like the ridiculousness of how dark and fucked up the reality of living
Real
modern
world
life
is.
is. Yeah.
Okay, this one might have been a little.
I enjoy that type of shit.
This comment might have been a little racist. This man needs to be promoted to ASAP.
No.
That's funny.
That's just funny.
That's continuing with the satire. yeah.
Come on, let's be honest.
I think the problem is that when people do this without understanding the actual like
Is he
issues
swinging
and
too?
culture, like when you do it without knowing what the fuck you're talking about, then you just end up being actually racist.
Yeah.
Or you at least sound like you are.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody
Maybe
said.
your heart was in a good place, but you just don't know.
Somebody said I straight faced this because of the subject matter and out of respect, but man, did I laugh so hard.
I watched this super cringy short earlier. It made me, I almost puked. It was so bad. This lady's at this hibachi restaurant, and the guy's doing his thing. You know, he does a trick, and he throws something into a cup, and he goes, Kobe, you know, Black Mamba. And this lady has the nerve to be like, "Why you gotta bring a black man into it?" Or
Oh,
like,
I've seen that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. And then he was
her
like,
heart, I guess, is in the right place, but she's so off base that you still don't feel bad for her.
I did
he was
a
like, oh,
Kobe the other day.
he was like, oh, you know, fucking Kobe, like,
He's like,
you know, he was even like R.I.P., you know, some shit like that.
Yeah.
And she was like full on Karen, like,
Yeah.
how dare you bring a black man into this?
I
Yeah,
dropped
what are
a
you
I dropped a
talking
Kobe the other day. Fucking we were in Walmart selling electricity and shit. And I was chewing on this piece of gum for a ridiculous amount of time, and I was like, okay, this is starting to feel like rubber in my mouth, so I'm gonna go like throw it away. The only trash can that was near me was behind the electronics desk. So I was like, well, I can't go back there, and I went Kobe, and both of the dudes behind the counter whipped around and watched me make it. And then I went, fuck yeah, R.I.P. and dude was like, if you didn't make that, I was about to be pissed. And I was like, bro, if I didn't make that, that would be a disgrace on his honor.
Yeah,
Like-
no, the TikTok of the people at the fucking hibachi restaurant. Like, if Kobe's fucking grandma was there, then yeah, don't make that joke.
No.
Right.
But nobody. Who are you hurting? The
He was
dead
still
guy?
a fantastic basketball player.
Like,
Can we
hold
fucking...
on. I want to read some more of these comments. When he walked up, he should have started with, "Ma'am, are you okay?" to the white chick. He definitely just wanted to arrest the baby. What in the interdimensional cable is going on?
I'm Anson My Eyes Johnson.
You're laughing because it's a skit, but cops for real gotta deal with this every day.
Cops for real. Gotta deal with this shit every day.
I had to pause and breathe after the ooh ah. Hey, person that made this, is this real or did you do that? Wait, hold on, no.
Can I read that?
Wait.
It's like
Yeah, go ahead. It's right there.
comment.
It's the top one.
Hey, person that made this, is this real or did you talk do that?
I love those. Those are awesome.
LMAO, planted or not planted, he had them. None of this should be funny. They've been kicking in my whole life. The voice was so accurate, I almost thought it was real until I saw the hands of the officer. So they realized that the hands of that the dude was black.
And then you realize that there's black police officers who also do this.
I don't know why you're still here every time, LMAO. Hard to tell if it's satire, LOL.
Is it hard to tell?
Like, for real, this is me, like, scrolling hard down. Because, like, is he swinging too? The baby not safe. Come on, let's be honest, quote unquote. If y'all don't start de-escalating, I'm gonna start escalating. And then it's even got the hand.
How you gonna thread this?
It's even got the hand emoji like this. You're getting detained for what? Look at you. You got one word in that sentence right. ... Boss. Man, you're free to go. I don't know why you're still here.
Yeah,
From the video.
those are good.
And they get lots of likes too.
Yeah, they do.
Everyone's in the comments like, "Yep, we all just watch the same thing."
I like
Here's
how
the part I like the most. What about you guys?
somebody was like, the baby swinging too, and then the person that created it was like, tell him to chill.
Tell that baby to chill.
Okay, in other news,
Let me say this in a way that you
do you remember when I went into Sheetz and I got what I thought was going to be their equivalent of an Oreo cakester, and I ended up not liking it, and I was
Yeah.
like, I miss Oreo cakesters. Where
Yeah,
the fuck are they?
Gobs. Ah, Cakester.
I found
Yeah.
Oreo
Yeah,
cakesters.
nice.
They brought them back. They are in Kroger now. Would you like one?
I'm good.
Okay.
Sweets sound awful right now, but you enjoy that.
Cakester?
Oreo cakester. Have you ever had one?
No,
It's
Want to try it?
it looks like a lot.
it's an
It's actually not.
Oreo if it was like a fucking pastry.
Yeah, it's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Not even gonna lie.
They
But
are,
it
they're really
is
good.
super sweet though, and it's like if you're not in the mood for it,
Right.
yeah,
They're really
get
good. It's
It does
it's like
look good.
it almost has the taste of a cosmic brownie, but not the consistency of one.
Oh, I don't like cosmic. Those are too chocolate.
We haven't brought some TikToks up, but I feel like that one was fucking
That was a good TikTok.
yeah.
There was one that I showed you last week where she was like, why does Donald Trump sound shy? Because you talked about how he was like, I have the idea of like what I'm gonna do.
Concepts of a plan.
A concept of a plan. And she said she used
I have an outline.
she used his vocals and she went, I have a concept of a plan. I'm not president yet.
Bro, that's
I have a concept.
I'm not president right now.
I'm not a president right now, but I have a concept of a plan.
She said why does he sound shy? I have a concept of a plan. I'm not president.
I don't
right
want to. The plan he's talking about is a plan that when he got elected the first time, was a plan that he ran on, and then tried to implement and got overturned. And then when that didn't work, he was like, "I'm announcing it at a set date," and then that date came, and then the plan never got announced. And then he's not president anymore. And it's been 9 years.
He also did totally try to steal the election when he lost.
Dude,
I
he
thought
was
that
so
was like,
outraged.
I thought that was like theory and conjecture, but
He
obviously,
did.
he totally
there was a
tried to do that.
plan of fake electors.
So he tried to overturn democracy.
And then when they were like, hang Mike Pence.
That's the most anti-American shit ever.
When they were like, hang Mike Pence, he tweeted 6 minutes later, Mike Pence is a coward, while he'd been watching it on TV for 3 hours.
Do
you think that he actually tweeted that though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why not? That's definitely not the craziest thing he's ever said.
Well, I agree with that. Don't get me wrong.
He writes his own tweets. And
Do you don't remember
You don't think it's somebody else that's like
no,
tweeting
remember
for?
Cop Fefe.
no, because people have seen him writing his own tweets, and there's like
Oh, fair. All right.
documentation and timestamps for when like Trump,
Oh, okay.
Trump was seen madly thumbing his phone at 2:14 p.m. and at 2:14 p.m. he said, "Mike Pence is a coward."
Fucking fair, you know?
Like, yeah.
All right, you guys
Trey.
ready to play some cards?
Trey won last time, so you start out.
I start.
You start.
You super won last
You
time.
did.
No, he did
I only
not.
won by 2.
He only won by 2. I had 8. He had 10.
That's as far as
It felt like
elections.
He was in the
Oh,
double digits.
As far as elections go, he won.
Electoral college, I would have won. Okay.
Why do I hurt all over?
Ooh. I want to know.
You ever seen 2 Jews?
Like in the same place?
Wait, what?
There's 2 specific Jews.
No.
It's a YouTube
no.
channel. I'll show you.
No.
Okay. I would love to see 2 Jews.
I like how a lot of mine are like.
Like in the same place at the same time?
Why do you hurt all over? I don't have a good one for this.
Neither did I.
Oh, this is the bad pile. Let me put the bad pile somewhere where I'm not going to have access
know what?
to
You're
it.
just gonna have a whole handful of brands and people.
You know what? I don't have it over.
Inserting a mason jar into my anus. Well, that would only hurt me in one place.
One man, one jar.
I don't know. You try bigger mason jars.
Yeah.
It rips me in half. Solving problems with violence. Yeah. That would,
Fight Club.
Have you
Fucking
heard
fair.
Fight Club.
2 Xanax and a bottle of wine.
That would
That
be
would
a
take
wicked
away the
hangover. No, the hangover from that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel anything. I would be gone.
The
I
next
would
day?
wake up the next day and be
You're
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
about during, not the after.
Not the
Yeah.
after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Well, what I heard all over is like the aftermath of it too.
Yeah.
I'd probably
I've
be
always-
solving problems with violence because I took 2 Xanax and a bottle of wine.
Yes.
But I'm gonna go with solving problems with violence. That was a great card.
Hey. I
Nice.
had no faith in that card. All right. What you got?
I was trying to justify my own card.
Daddy, why is mommy crying?
Oh, jeez.
Daddy,
Daddy.
Daddy, why is mommy crying?
I have a feeling
I like
that I'm
that
not going to
evil
win
laugh
any
you
of
just
these
did.
tonight. I have a feeling I'm not going to win any of these
No?
tonight. Yeah. I'm not feeling in a Cards Against Humanity mood, you know?
No?
I felt good the last one, but Trey's always like a fucking winner.
He's
you
a
know?
dominator.
Yeah, yeah.
He mops the
he's
floor
always in the
with
mood.
our
I
asses.
was in a good mood.
Domination.
I'm not in that mood tonight, so I don't think I'm gonna.
Daddy.
Daddy.
I don't know. I feel like you've been laughing and joking the whole time.
Daddy.
Why did you have to look at me when you did that?
Daddy.
Daddy. Hold on. Daddy.
Why is mommy crying?
Why is mommy crying? Alcoholism.
Damn.
Daddy's alcoholism.
Let me sip my beer.
That one hit close to home.
Daddy. Have you guys seen Longlegs yet?
No.
No, that's the third time you've asked me that today.
Have you seen Longlegs? Mommy! Nicolas Cage screaming mommy and daddy like while driving us. You know those times where like you've had a bad day at work and you're just like punching your fucking steering wheel, screaming, driving by yourself in the car?
No.
You know what? Okay, that's
No.
just me then. It's Nicolas Cage doing that, but he just full Nick Cages, and it's the best fucking shit I've ever seen. Anyway, Daddy, why ist thou, mammast, crying? Being pleasured by 1,000 tiny Adam Sandlers.
Crying?
She would cry.
Oh, that's not where that goes.
You're right.
Daddy, why is mommy crying?
Come on. Spit it out, dude.
I'm on the edge of my seat,
Well,
Wes.
somebody won. Somebody's already won. Whatever card this is.
This is just rude. Daddy, why is mommy crying? Being fucking pathetic.
Alright, it's between alcoholism and being fucking pathetic.
Being fucking pathetic just got me
God
on
damn it,
sight.
see, I told you. Fucking Trey's got this. Alcoholism was good, babe.
Yeah,
That was
thanks.
good.
That was very
That was
good.
good.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Honorable mention. Alcoholism.
I like this one. LSD plus blank equals a really bad time.
LSD.
LSD plus blank equals. Oh wait, hold on. Let me. LSD plus blank equals you're gonna have a really bad time, man. Okay? So like you don't want to do that, man.
LSD and what?
You do LSD and blank equals a really bad time, man. So you don't want to do that, okay? You want to stay away from that.
Don't do drugs, okay?
Don't do drugs, okay? Okay. 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 Okay.
Thank God he added that fourth K.
I like it. Thank God.
You're really pleased with yourself this time around.
Trey's always on it,
I've
dude.
literally just been laughing at just what it says.
I'm excited to hear
don't know
what
what
that
it is.
specific card
Right.
is. Like, when it gets played, after the fact, I need you to like tell us what that card was. That was the card. LSD plus a big sloppy blowjob from a mean tired cowboy equals a really bad time, man.
Yeah.
From a really mean tiny
On
cowboy.
LSD? Ew.
Tired, not tiny,
Oh,
tired.
Tired?
LSD plus Bimby, the small styrofoam ball we all jack off into, equals a really bad time,
I
man.
don't like the way he's looking at me.
LSD plus Bill Nye the Science Guy equals a really bad time, man.
I feel like that would be fantastic on
Yeah, that would be
LSD.
amazing.
I don't know, because then he starts talking about science and shit, and your brain starts going like, oh,
Exactly.
dude. Like, you start fucking freaking out,
I had
man.
an existential crisis.
I don't know, man. I'm going with Bill Nye, dude, because I feel like watching that shit on LSD
What?
would
That
fuck
would be
you
the
up,
best
dude.
experience
Yeah, I
ever.
feel like that shit would fuck you up, man.
No way.
The last time I
This
did
guy
LSD,
doesn't want to learn about reality.
exactly. He wants to be in the dark.
I
The last
forgot what
time-
my card even was.
The last
Oh,
time
yeah,
I
it
did
was the
LSD
Border
in my house, I watched fucking Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Scott Pilgrim versus the Universe, whatever it is, versus the world. And Michael Cera looks even funnier while tripping. As if that was possible at all.
He is a fucking very goofy looking guy.
Girls just want to have blank. Give it to me, people. Girls just want to have blank.
Girls just want to have blank.
Girls just
dude,
want to have blank.
I have like multiple cards for this, which is great for me, you know. But like, which one do I choose? You know?
Oh, girls just don't want to have.
Cyndi Lauper. Shout out Cyndi Lauper.
Shout out Cyndi Lauper. I love the little tee-hee that Trey did while he was handing this card over to me.
Seriously, every round Trey laughing has been my favorite part.
You know what? Trey's having a great time, and that's all
He
that matters.
is.
Okay, like
All right.
I feel like the podcast isn't good if Trey's not having a good
Can I make
time.
an executive decision here? I defended this card as it shouldn't be removed from the deck.
Are you removing
I'm
it
removing
from the...
it from the deck.
Which one is it?
Netflix.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Netflix
It's
by
not
itself.
funny.
You ever been sued by Netflix? Whew, girls just want to have my tiny boner. Or my little boner. Girls just want to have my little boner.
Well, I sure fucking hope so.
Girls just want to have
At least one of them does.
free 2-day shipping with Amazon Prime. Facts. Facts.
Yeah, that's a fucking good one.
Facts.
Say hello to my little boner.
Say hello to my little boner.
Girls just want to have irritable bowel syndrome. No, we
No,
have.
they already have
We
that.
have irritable bowel syndrome because we have what we call girl dinner. I'm going with my little boner.
Let's go.
There you go.
Where are you going with your little boner?
I love that that was my card because like I have, you know.
Girls
and
just want to have my little boner.
I went off of that one and that was great.
I just imagine it with
I like
like
that for
little
myself.
googly eyes. Like, wouldn't you want him? Look at him. Anyway.
Brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer of blank.
Oh man, we've already had this one.
You want to read another one?
No, it's fine because I want to see what we come up with this one.
Okay. Yep. I think that one's it. Oh! Can I trade mine? Damn it!
Once you hand it over, it's too late.
God damn it!
Fucking, I'm done this one.
Because then he has to figure out which one's yours.
Brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer of my abusive boyfriend, who really isn't so bad once you get to know him.
That is way too goddamn specific. And I almost feel like don't even read the other two cards. That's it.
the one?
That's the one.
Well,
Like,
we know which card is Austin's. Don't even read the other two.
By Bud Light, the official beer of an older woman who knows her way around a penis.
okay. It's good. It's good, but I still feel like that's second on that
I
one.
do like imagining an old woman who just cracks a Bud Light and sucks your dick real good.
I
She
do.
fucking shotguns that shit while she's jerking you off.
I still feel like that one's second though. That's second.
Well, I'm the
Talk
judge.
to a girl
Yeah,
in 60 years.
Brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer of a salad for men that's made of metal.
You know?
See, that's my humor. That fits. That's awesome. That one wins.
That one wins. That one was mine. Let's go.
You almost counted yourself out.
No, because that one was fucking funny, dude.
I had the first one.
My
You did?
abusive boyfriend.
That one was fucking. I would have
was
chose.
awesome.
I would have chose that one.
Mine
dude.
was Betty, the older woman that knows her way around a penis.
I would have chose that one. It's a mental image to me.
Oh yeah, it painted a picture for me for sure.
I want to be in that trailer park.
Yeah,
That first one was fucking spot on though. That shit was fucking.
my abusive boyfriend that really isn't that bad when she gets to know
Like
him.
that sounds like that's the dude that drinks Bud Light.
That's a Bud
No,
Light.
that's
weird.
Natty
That's a-
Light.
No.
With a southern dude as the boyfriend?
Oh, they're gay boyfriends now?
Let me
This
tell
has
you
layers.
about my boyfriend.
No, but he's actually good once you get to know him. Okay.
He's actually a nice guy.
Actually, not too bad.
Whew.
How did I lose my virginity?
Okay.
This one is too good for.
Okay.
Really though, how did I?
I know exactly how you did. Actually, I've heard the story.
We know each other too well. I've told you too many things about myself.
You know how I lost my virginity.
I do.
Yeah, so I mean, it's only fair that we each know that.
Yeah.
We know that about each other's, but we'll never give it away to them. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll never show you my penis. How did I lose my virginity? Huffing and puffing and blowing my scent.
That's the start of a porn.
Wait a minute.
And I huffed and I puffed and I
blew my stepdad. Oh God.
How did I lose my virginity? My secret butt.
You didn't even get the. You gave that up on the first time? You hold the secret butt for marriage.
Jesus Christ, you fucking whore.
You've seen my butt. And have you seen my butt?
Have you seen my-
That's good fucking goofy humor right there. How did I lose my virginity? Fucking me good and taking me to Red Lobster.
Sounds good.
You know what? If you took me to Red Lobster, you can have whatever you want. Okay, so do I want huffing and puffing and blowing my stepdad? Or my secret butt? The fact that my secret butt...
I like the my secret butt.
Whose was that?
I like that one.
That's the one I
I like that one. Was, that was the one?
And I've just been reading my secret. Like, what does that mean, bro?
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's hilarious.
They're giggling at my secret butt.
My secret butt. Oh, shit. Even better. Oh, God. Trey, you're fucking...
You know what that reminds me of? Do you remember those voice-activated diaries that you could get where, like, you'd speak, like, the secret phrase into
Yes.
and it would open up?
Yes.
No.
That's what
Yes, I do.
That's, like, my secret butt.
Yes.
And this, like, the Toys R Us commercial.
Yes. Oh, I do remember those. All right, I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to go take a piss.
My secret butt goes...
Don't tell anybody.
Ooh, I like this one. What's hot, smelly, and about to die? What's hot, smelly, and about to die? And I'm gonna go take a piss. You guys.
There's one in here that doesn't make any sense. And I kind of want to give it to you. Because I feel like you like the nonsensical one.
I do like nonsense.
It is just utter nonsense. Like, it does not make any sense.
I don't have a good card for this at all.
My
This is
secret
terrible.
butt, at least that kind of, like, makes sense a little.
Yeah.
You know what a secret is? You know what a butt is. This one just is it's
Nonsense?
It's a nonsensical sentence. It's a twofer. I like that one.
Okay. Give me.
Oh, you what?
Oh, are we trading?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I don't know what I gave you,
Okay.
and I don't remember most of my cards,
Okay.
so I won't know what I gave you. Okay.
Like
Yep.
like what?
No, you get me. I talk that way sometimes. Where I'm like, no. Hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, you understand me.
Oh,
Okay.
God, like, I picked up that card and I was like, I remember reading this card when I went through all of the cards and I was like, fucking huh? And then that's why I kept it. It was because I was like, fucking huh?
Yeah. No, yes.
I've officially read all of the cards in all of our Cards Against Humanity
Yes, you have.
decks. And they're still funny. I remember reading my secret butt. And I was like, I'm keeping that. Like, Fuck.
You remember that one time we read your secret butt?
My secret butt.
It's like a tarot card reading.
We peeled that shit open.
I used to smuggle drugs for the cartel. I'd hide them in my secret
In
book.
my secret butt.
TSA could never get me.
Sherrod Brown wants to tell everyone about your secret butt.
What's
Hit
hot,
you.
smelly, and about to die? A concerning amount of white people.
Oh my
Jeez.
god.
God
Concerning amount.
And a
damn!
concerning amount of white
You guys
people.
know what I'm worried about lately?
Ugh.
All these hot, smelly, dead white people.
What's hot, smelly, and about to die? The Hamburglar.
You know? I feel like he would be hot and smelly.
What's hot, smelly, and about to die?
Your secret butt.
Your mom.
Your mom is not in here.
Ha, your mom.
Your mom. A concerning amount of white people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like that is a Kenny Chesney concert. Or a Toby Keith concert.
Yes.
Where it's like there's so many guns and there's so many hot, sweaty white men that you're just like, it's about to pop off at any minute.
I don't see any melanin in this crowd.
Blank. High five, bro. This gives me possibilities. I like this card. Blank. High five, bro.
I'll only have 6.
Let's go, Trey.
The fact that every single round Trey has giggled
Just
himself.
caught
I'm
the-
not doing very good either.
Fantastic, though. I love it.
I don't trust it. It's
You
you're
were having a
giving
good
Dr.
time.
Evil right now.
There you go.
Cool.
All right, we got like 15 minutes.
That's plenty of time.
Lips that could suck the chrome off a doorknob. High five, bro.
Yo, I mean, yeah, like if you went up to your bro, he was like, look at what I got. Lips that could suck the chrome off the doorknob. You'd be like, you know what? Hey, bro. You know what? No, high five.
See these lips? They could suck the chrome off it.
I feel like I have to read this one in a pirate accent.
What?
Pissing me pants. High five, bro.
Good move. Good decision.
I love this card. Tiny tits that say yippee when you touch them. High five, bro. I'm gonna do tiny tits that say yippee when you touch them.
I'll put that one right there. I thought that one was good.
Pissing me pants.
That is a fantasy world. Tiny tits.
Yippee!
What are my parents hiding from me?
What are my parents hiding from me? I only have 6
Yeah.
cards.
Stop. You're making me laugh.
Our last, everybody, you ever seen that meme about, it's like when I do edibles and it's fucking Skeletor just giggling for
Oh my god. I am Skeletor! I couldn't even get it. I can't do it.
Oh god.
I can't even get it out, you piece of shit. Alright,
I just felt my soul leave my fucking body. Whew, oh, fuck.
Hey, Wes, can I have a beer?
Yeah.
I'll get you, He-Man. What are my parents hiding from me?
Oh,
A
God.
big, and I mean big. That's it. That is the end of the card.
No, it's not.
That is, dude. A big. I didn't even.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Good use of my card, right?
That is a great fucking use of that card, dude.
Oh, fuck.
What's funny is I used yours this round too.
Oh, fuck. So we both win.
Damn. What are my parents hiding hiding from me, maybe getting a little involved in selling heroin. Selling. Sorry, I ruined that card. Maybe getting a little involved in selling heroin sometimes.
Selling heroin. Sometimes.
Oh God, that one's a little too close to home.
Yeah, that one's real.
What are my parents hiding from me? A little boy who won't shut the fuck up about dinosaurs.
Just in the attic.
Wait, I remember that card.
Big, big, big.
Hey!
You.
I gave him that card. That's what I meant. Is this complete nonsense? A big, 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 and I mean big, big.
That was it?
In the
Seriously, that was it.
Oh my God,
it says
dude.
a big, comma, big, comma, big, and I mean all capital letters, big, small, big. I'm like, this doesn't make any fucking sense, and I feel like it belongs in the hands of Wes.
That was the most perfect way that
Yes!
trade-off could have worked.
Fuck, that's hilarious.
A little boy who wouldn't shut the fuck about dinosaurs was a card that was in my hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
God.
like, I have to give you this card. It makes no sense.
That's fucking hilarious,
Fuck,
dude.
that was amazing.
Woo! A big, big.
What's the most emo?
A concerning amount of white people.
What's the most emo?
Yeah, bro. I got the perfect card for that. I was built to answer that question.
No, I like this guy.
That's a throwaway
This guy's
card
funny.
for sure.
Alright. Guys. We can't laugh
Get fucking together, all of you.
before I read them. I haven't even said anything. Sigh. What's the most emo? A crab rangoon.
A singular crab rangoon.
Just one.
Just one.
I mean, you do like crab rangoons.
Guys, I was wondering lately, what's the most emo? And then I came up with... I'm not going to read it that way. That's not fair to the card. Yeah. What's the most emo? Drake. He is an emo boy.
He's
You
low-key
used to
emo,
call
but-
me on
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Say that when you need my love.
Yeah. He did that.
Yeah.
Did.
That was a thing Drake did one time.
Yeah. Multiple times.
Y'all remember Hotline Bling?
That song did feel like he should have been crying the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah, no, and
Ever since I left the city, you.
I feel like I need like an emo name, like what's up? I'm Tom Despair.
Yeah.
Today we're deciding what's the most emo. Eating people.
That's way more goth. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
right.
Yeah, that is way more.
My
goth.
man. That's goth.
I, in real life, enjoy crab rangoon, and in this round, I enjoyed a crab rangoon.
I
Yeah.
chose the wrong card. I went goth instead of emo. I don't know my own shit.
That was very, very goth.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
No.
Mine was Drake. I was like, a lot of.
Did somebody sneeze?
They're wet, aren't they?
What?
It looks like somebody sneezed, and the sneeze went all over everything.
It does, doesn't
What the hell?
One of y'all was giggling.
it? It might have been. It looks like it was me.
It's coming from your trajectory.
It does look
I'm no
like
expert, but the spray pattern.
it's me. It's me.
Yeah.
But I don't remember doing that.
We're dextering this right now.
Wait, hold
I'm
on.
gonna
let me-
wipe that off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely not.
Just taste test yourself. Did you just like stick a D battery to your tongue, but it was your own asshole?
It was my secret.
It was my secret
My
butthole.
secret butt.
Oh god, I don't remember
My secret butt. My secret butt.
doing that.
I know. I
My
did.
secret
I
butt.
even felt the cards too, and was like, "What is on these cards?"
Yeah, that it looked like snot at the end of the
Yeah, here.
pack there.
Let me just.
We're gonna pretend that didn't.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's on the podcast. It definitely happened.
We're gonna flip the mattress and pretend like I didn't pee it.
Yep. Gonna flip the cushion on it real quick.
Today on Maury, help, my son is blank. Oh, okay. That was quick.
I miss Maury.
Right?
Maury Povich.
There was a time where
Maury,
all we had was TV, and all you could do was turn it on and go to a channel.
For
And
real.
every-
Every
fucking-
channel was Maury.
And fucking
Maury
Maury
Povich-
was on.
Bring out the jar.
Maury
And
Povich.
Maury was like the classy version of Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that
Was it
those
Bring Out the
shows
Jar of
made me
Olives?
feel so much better about my
She was
life.
scared of
Jar
olives.
of olives,
Yeah.
Because
She was
at least
terrified
I
of
wasn't
olives.
10 years old and smoking crack, you know?
Can you give me one good more fucking stage read of the
Yeah.
prompts?
Beautiful.
That was deep and rumbly.
And wet.
Today on Maury, help, my son is blank.
Okay. You can have the card you sneezed on.
Ah, you almost made fucking Mountain Dew come out of my nose. You got me right as soon, like mid-swallow.
I saw it happen.
Oh, you fucker.
So I threw the Senate at him.
Oh,
The whole
that's-
Senate. True story.
Oh, that
Oh
fucking
my
burned.
god, that is so funny. You made it come out of my nose. Any Robot Chicken fans out there, you get that.
Oh, God.
Today on Maury, help, my son is a magician fucking up over and over again.
Damn.
That would be a real episode. Too. That's awesome.
Is this your card?
No. Today on Maury, help, my son is a terrified fat child who won't come out of the bushes.
He couldn't be here. He's in the bushes.
No. They brought a bush on set. He's just hiding behind the bush.
Peeking out with bushes.
And when he runs on stage, he takes the bush with him.
It's just Maury being
You guys
like,
ever play fucking Metal Gear Solid where like he's
No.
just got the box over his head and that's like
No.
a disguise? Alright, whatever. Legs with a bush on top.
I'm just seeing Maury being like, today on Maury, help, my son is a terrified fat child who won't come out of the bushes. And then it
And
cuts,
the mom's like,
Some bushes.
it just cuts to like on set him
on
behind a bush.
a bush.
Just this fat ass dude.
Like the brown brick building behind him.
The bush is like it's like him holding like a little bush.
Got a little bush with him.
And it's like this fat ass kid, and he's just like,
I was imagining he's like outside by the building.
he's on set
They had
with
to
a
send the
tiny little
cameraman
bush.
outside to go film him in the bushes.
I also like the idea of it being outside.
Yeah.
He's just literally in some bushes. But you can't see
Too
the
terrified to come
Yeah,
inside.
you just see his like little legs
Yeah,
at the bottom.
you just see legs and they interview the bush.
This one hits way too close to home.
Well, let's hear it.
Today on Maury, help, my son is a mistake.
I love that Scott Weiss delivery. That was awesome.
You need therapy.
We all know that. I don't like that one at all. A terrified fat child who won't come out of the bushes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm going with that one.
I for sure
Yeah.
thought that was Trey.
No, that was me.
That one was
I
fucking...
was a mistake.
I
Same.
wasn't. My brother was.
I was a magician who keeps messing up.
That was awesome.
You had a magician that won't stop messing up, and also a little boy that won't shut the fuck up about dinosaurs.
Yeah, I did.
Woo,
Those
fuck.
are both me.
So you also need therapy.
Yeah. You
Okay.
heard the house I grew up in?
He literally grew up in like a haunted funhouse. Jesus Christ. My favorite sex position is called blank style. My favorite sex position is called blank style. Trey.
What was it?
My favorite sex position is called blank style. I love how Trey is making direct eye contact with me. He's just like, I'm like, Trey, I need a card.
He just thought that was what you were talking about.
I want to hand
Yeah, I
you.
thought it was called the blank. I was like, that sounds
I want to
cool.
hand you 3 cards.
Here, you want me to choose one? Just
No,
randomly?
Hold on. My favorite. What?
My favorite sex position is called blank style.
Okay.
My
Blank
favorite
style.
sex position
It's
is
really
called
hard.
blank style.
Okay.
Oh, come on, dude.
My favorite sex position is called blank style.
Cut to a bedroom with nothing in it.
There you go.
Cut to the bedroom. It's like the Maury thing. Today on Maury, my favorite sex position is called blank style. It cuts to exactly what
Maury,
it is.
missionary, banging his wife. In an all-white bed, all-white bedroom.
Whole crowd goes boo. All right. My favorite sex position is called going oink oink like a nasty little pig boy style.
Hey, we don't fucking kink shame on this show, alright? Don't laugh at that shit. Nobody laugh at that. We don't kink shame on the show,
I'm
alright?
just imagining like oink oink, like a nasty little pig boy.
Oink, oink.
I don't like when you do it. I didn't like that.
Imagine with the same energy as that guy that did the I'm a snake video.
I'm a snake.
Oink,
Oink,
oink. I'm a oink, oink.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
Why just gets up and leaves?
My favorite sex position is called however much weed $20 can buy.
That's good.
Don't look at me.
I'm looking at you, bud.
Don't look at me.
My favorite
How
sex
much
position.
can it buy, though?
I mean,
days-
at least a grand.
It used to be
or
like
two.
a gram. My favorite sex position is called horse meat style.
Ew, oh my god.
Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
You guys heard they're putting horse meat in it now?
That opens so many possibilities.
When you guys go to McDonald's to get a sex, there's horse
To get a
meat.
set.
Now there's just E. coli.
That is true.
I know.
Trump's fault?
It.
Because he went.
I'm going oink oink like a nasty little big boy.
Nice.
Good one.
Cause I could just imagine walking into the bedroom. I've got like a pigtail like on and like the little piggy ears. I'm just going
The
oink
nose,
oink.
Closed off, they shut everything
And it's like, what are you fucking doing?
It's not real, yeah.
It was so stupid.
Or mid-sex just going.
What's
You
my
do that
secret
really
power?
good, actually.
What's your secret power?
What's your secret power?
What's my secret power?
Right here. That's it.
Oh damn, that was quick on the draw.
Oh, I'm missing our card again. I'm fucking up. This is old style
I wish
West.
somebody could play my secret, but
Secret
kill me.
power is...
I swear to God, if my card doesn't get picked, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, that one's fair. Ah, jar.
We really do need to.
Do need a jar, and we need a pocket full of quarters every time
Yeah.
we're about to play Cards Against Humanity.
I got a pocket.
I got a pocket.
You couldn't even get it out.
Alright.
I got a pocket. Got a pocket full of quarters.
Wait up.
Polly Pocket.
Pocket.
Oh shit.
Alright, what's my secret power? A really cool hat.
I love how you read that. You said a really cool hat.
It's like a hat with the fan blades on top.
That one hurt.
It was his hat.
I
Mr.
took a
Grab.
sip right as you
He
read
was
that.
number one.
That shit hurt.
That hat stole the party.
What's my secret power? Laying an egg.
Aggressive. I can lay an egg. You guys want to
What's my secret power? Exploring each other's buttholes. Okay.
You want to see my
definitely-
secret butthole?
see my secret butt?
Definitely a really cool hat.
Yes!
Yeah.
Let's go!
He
Nice.
said a really cool hat.
Dude, and I also hated that with the fucking quickness. I was like, this one, for sure.
A really cool hat.
Damn.
Yeah.
that hat.
All the villains are like, hey, that guy right there? He's got a really cool hat.
A world where supervillains are defeated because they can't stop talking about
your fucking
how
hat.
fucking cool
Could
that
you
hat
imagine
is.
Invincible, but like
I can't kill him. Look at that hat.
they get defeated because of a really cool hat?
Have you not seen the episode?
What do you mean? I
Yes.
watched all of it.
Well, literally, one of the episodes is about how cool his hat is.
That's not even true.
He wears a hat.
Who?
Invincible.
He wears a mask.
No, it's a hat.
It's a mask.
Buddy,
Actually, no, he doesn't even wear a mask. He just wears like the eye shit.
are we living in the same world?
I feel like you're being gaslit.
Have you talked to my mom recently?
Does she also gaslight you?
No, because I think you're smoking crack.
She is my supplier.
That's the second time today.
That is actually.
Earlier, he was like, "Are you on crack?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got it from your mom. It's the good shit."
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm really sorry, Mom. She
Speaking-
doesn't watch this, but like,
Sorry, mom.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of crack,
But also, don't smoke crack.
I'm going on a cleanse this week. Nothing but kale juice and blank.
Nothing but kale juice and blank.
Damn, I have so many good ones.
I'm throwing a coin in the corner. I'm throwing.
Yeah,
Good
magician.
luck. Fucking. How you gonna make that work?
What was
The magician that keeps fucking up.
I'm going on a cleanse this week. Nothing but kale juice and blank.
Yeah.
Oh God. Whew. We need to get sponsored by Cards Against Humanity.
Dude,
Yeah, if it. I mean, and that
that would be sick.
if anybody's playing this game still besides us,
And recording it too.
we're doing it the best.
I feel like if there was ever a podcast that Cards Against Humanity would sponsor, it would be us.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, I'd wear merch on every episode. I would fucking put a big ass banner that says Cards Against Humanity in the back. We've already got the Hall of Fame right here. You know?
All right, but before we suck cards' dicks too much, can we suck mine first?
Yeah. Oh, you meant okay.
Anybody but you.
He would take Trey over you.
Whoa!
That's insulting. All right. Anyway,
At least I've sucked a dick before.
To the heavens that went.
we're just gonna let that one sit. And let you
Our
marinate.
ancestors are so disappointed in you.
I almost don't want to. I think game done.
You know, believe it or not, I have to.
Oh fuck.
I've tasted a few dicks in my life. I'm going on a cleanse this week. Nothing but kale juice and plowing that ass like a New England corn farmer.
That's a cleanse.
I'm
It's
going
the
on a
cleanse.
I'm going on a cleanse this week. Nothing but kale juice and plowing that ass like a New England corn farmer.
I didn't even catch the corn.
That's why I wanted to read it again. A New England corn farmer.
Plowing that ass.
Okay,
Heavy duty.
that's my diet, you know. I'm going on a cleanse this week. Nothing but kale juice and anal.
Is that the theme for this?
My secret butthole.
Put down! I'm plowing that ass! Like, put down! Anyway, I'm going on a cleanse this week. Nothing but kale juice and munching puss.
That is the theme! No
It is 100% the theme.
Picture like a shirtless sweaty guy drinking a green, like a glass of green juice, fucking somebody.
We,
No, he's munching push,
we
bro.
all
Puss.
came together silently.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
I feel like as a shitty thing you would hear a shitty guy say out in the real world, a diet of kale juice and munching puss is a real thing some douchebag would actually
Hold on.
say.
Nothing but kale juice and munching puss.
I can hear it in my head,
Yeah.
so that one wins.
Let's
We all
go!
Same thing.
Yeah.
We did.
But that's hilarious.
Me and you went anal.
I even
We
got
got
lots of
plowing that ass. and
Found
anal.
that as an anal. That's
dude.
spot on.
We all went sexual on that one. That's hilarious.
That was pretty good.
Sexual healing.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking
Sexual harassment.
cleanse, healing.
Panda.
All right, so we'll do me and Emily, and then we'll be back to you. So we'll do a speed round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your dreams are one click away. Learn more at blank.com. Your dreams are one click away. Learn more at blank.com. Oh, God. Your dreams are one click away. Learn more at munchinpuss.com.
Okay.
MySecretButt.com.
No, take that one.
My secret butt, dude. I can't believe that's what was
MySecretButt.com.
absolutely tickling you for like a good half
Yeah, but
an
I
hour.
fucking love it, though.
That's hilarious.
My secret button.
Your dreams are one click away. Click. What?
Did you say click?
No, I don't know what I just
Click-a-lay?
said.
Hold
Click
on.
away?
Hold on. Did you say click with an extra L?
I think
Is
so.
it some like?
I don't know how I did that. Okay.
Click?
I don't know. Can we move past that part?
Your tongue's getting too involved.
I've never heard that would have been munchin' puss though.
Did you say? Is that what you just said? You said.
Wait, do that to the camera. I don't do that.
Did you just say?
Your dreams are one click away. Your dreams are one click away.
You did it again!
Click.
You said clickle! Clickle.
Cloak?
All right. Let me fucking bring myself back
Get
to
it
this fucking
together.
podcast.
Oh shit, Wes.
What?
You're gonna have to move your car.
Why?
You parked in Clark's spot.
Oh no.
I parked off to the side.
Yeah. In the
Is that his
driveway?
spot?
In the driveway?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is
That's,
that-
yeah.
Why is that his spot?
That's where he parks.
That
what-
seems like a guest spot.
No, that's where he parks.
Doesn't it?
I'll wait. We'll wait. I'm sorry, Wes. I'm sorry.
I parked out of the way on purpose.
Yeah.
And what the sad part is that it wasn't out of the way. It was exactly in the wrong
In the
fucking
way.
spot. Like,
So annoying.
yeah, we know.
Okay.
We have literally been told we did not extend the driveway so that you guys could park in the driveway.
Yeah. That was literally a
Okay.
thing, was that we didn't extend the
I didn't know,
driveway
I'm
so that
sorry.
you guys could park in the driveway.
So what was it for?
For them.
For them.
Alright.
Yeah,
They
that's
are-
it.
They are
Just for them.
Shit!
Crisis averted.
What?
It's fine.
Oh.
Did you just park next to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
Okay. Alright. Your dreams are one click-a-look-a-look-a-look-a-look-a-look.
Well, apparently, yeah.
Pocket.
Your dreams are one click away.
Dude,
Come on, man.
where are you from?
Dude!
Where are you from?
I even had a moment to like give myself.
Calm down. Jesus Christ.
Your dreams are one click
There you go.
away.
That
Learn
was a little
more.
sloppy, but we'll take it.
Come on.
Learn more at hotcheese.com.
Hot cheese.
That's all your wildest dreams is hot cheese.
Oh God. Your dreams are one click away. I don't like how I say it. Learn more at
This is a good one. I read it as I saw it.
learn more at pixelatedbukkake.com.
Yeah. Pixelated bukkake.
Your dreams are one click away. Learn more at establishingdominance.com.
Oh.
Alright, who's
no.
pixelated
Pill.
bukkake?
That would be me.
Alright.
Pixelatedbukkake.com.
It's not how you want your bukkake.
God damn it.
No.
You want it clear.
You want to be able to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right. Oh, no. Siri, how do I fix blank? Clickle.
How do I fix?
Oh, no. Siri, how do I fix?
How do I fix? Okay.
Pixelated
I want to know how
bukkake?
to fix that.
Pixelated bukkake?
You know what? Same. The card that I gave?
Yeah.
Same.
Oh, okay. I thought you.
No,
I was like, how do you,
no, I don't know your
my
card.
card?
I'm saying my card.
How do you
Same. I
know?
want to know how to fix that.
Okay. Oh, no. Siri, how do I fix gay thoughts?
Damn.
Guys.
Okay, Google.
How do I fix gay thoughts? Oh no, Siri, how do I fix whomsoever let the dogs out? Oh no, Siri, how do I fix my inner demons? Well, I know which cards are your guys's. Whomsoever let the dogs out
That
was
was perfect.
hilarious, Trey.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
You?
Yeah. That was
Whomsoever let the dogs out?
Yeah.
That was
It's
perfect.
been eating at me my whole life.
Yeah.
That's
I want to know.
Gay thoughts. For sure. Gay thoughts.
Yeah, gay thoughts. Was fun.
Gay thoughts.
I'll take it.
Whomsoever let the dogs out.
All right,
I like
so
the phrasing of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so we're in
Just
speed
speed
round.
round.
Yep. So we know the rules. Everybody knows the rules on the speed round.
art isn't just a painting in a stuffy museum. Art is alive. Art is blank.
It'll podcast.
I think Trey will appreciate that one.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Mm-mm.
We
Where's
do
the
not
habit?
draw. Okay. With a one-time gift of just $10, you can save this child from blank.
Oh no.
Well, that one's real. Nope, you drew. Put it back.
Put it
Oh,
back.
you got it
It's black. It's
Okay.
black.
Put it black.
Put it black.
It's black.
Okay.
Then the
Oh,
princess
that's true.
kissed the frog, and all of a sudden, the frog was blank. Then the princess kissed the. Oh yeah, all right, Trey. All right. Then the princess kissed the frog, and all of a sudden, the frog was blank.
Oh, I love this one. We're waiting on Wes.
And the frog was.
Maury Povich.
On today's episode,
You are not the father.
Guys, why can't I sleep at night? I love this card. I love the personal attack cards. Why can't I sleep at night? For the love of God, why can't I sleep at night?
yeah, we always have 4 cards.
Alright, Trey, let her rip.
Alright, art isn't just a painting in a stuffy museum. Art is alive. Art is the clown that followed me home from the grocery store.
Art?
Art?
Art? Art?
Art?
Art, is that you?
Art is alive. Art is a duffel bag full of lizards.
I'd see that installment.
What's the symbolism there?
I'd see that art installment. For sure.
Art is alive. Art is 7 dead and 3 in critical condition.
Mwah. It's a masterpiece.
Holy shit!
I love that. That is so perfect. Dude, 7 dead. Who's that? That was awesome.
That was amazing. Oh shit! I guess it's my turn.
Art the clown followed you home from Walmart.
Yeah, that one was just like I was like, oh, that,
Art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
With a one-time gift of just $10, you can save this child from some bitch who loves pineapple.
She doesn't sound dangerous, but trust me.
Trust me. There's only one type of bitch that loves pineapple, okay?
We don't even know her name.
She's just the bitch that loves
Some
pineapple.
bitch. Oh god! With a one-time gift of just $10, you can save this child from working in an Amazon warehouse.
Oh.
Amazon sweatshop? You mean?
Oh fuck!
With a one-time gift of just
That one's
$10.
way too real.
With a one-time gift of just $10, I was talking.
Earlier when we were outside, Trey was like, asked Wes, he was like, what was your favorite Call of Duty campaign?
No.
And I started to like say something, and Wes was like, he asked me.
Sit down. Stay in your lane.
I was like, my bad.
My exact words was, Trey asked me a question.
Trey asked me a question. Not everything is about you. Sit the fuck down.
Wes had already kind of answered it a little bit. Then I started to talk, and then he was like, Trey asked me the question.
With a one-time gift of just $10, you can save this child from nipple blades.
Oh dear God.
Dude.
I hadn't read it before I did the pool. Nipple blades caught me so off guard.
Amazon warehouse was mine. I was like, well, that's real.
Oh shit, what was mine?
Some bitch who loves pineapple.
Yeah, alright. I got
With
a
that
good
card, I almost played Getting Cummed On.
Yeah.
That.
I got a good reaction out of that one. That's all. I'm cool with that. I got a good reaction out of that one. Then the princess kissed the frog, and all of a sudden the frog was slaughtering innocent civilians.
I don't know if that's a good kiss or a bad kiss.
I don't know why.
Slaughtering.
Then the princess kissed the frog, and all of a sudden the frog was holding a pepper grinder for some reason.
That's in the book.
Then the princess kissed the frog, and all of a sudden the frog was getting cummed on.
For some reason.
Damn it. I asked myself, I forgot I played that. I forgot I played that.
Holy
But
shit.
I feel like I should give you the card because of that. But slaughtering innocent civilians.
Hell yeah.
Like, I'm
That
good
was
with
pretty
that one.
good.
Yeah.
Like, you kiss him, and then he just goes on a fucking rampage.
Although, you not remembering that you gave me that card was fucking hilarious.
Man, I wish I hadn't said it. It would have been funnier not knowing that that card was even there.
There is something about, like, you kiss the frog and then it just
Bukkake.
unleashes, that. But it unleashes, like, an unspeakable evil. And it just slaughters.
Yeah, like that's the exact opposite of how that story should go.
Yeah.
You wanted a prince.
No happily ever after there.
I like-
Slaughtering innocent civilians.
I like that a lot.
That's pretty good.
Alright, guys, why can't I sleep at night? Being shitty to everyone and late for everything?
Damn. Damn.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute.
Keeping me awake at night, guys. We gotta.
You have an existential crisis going on right now.
I'm a bad person and I can't sleep.
And I'm late to everything.
But the thing is that
I have no
you,
concept of time and I respect nobody.
the thing is that you know it though.
Yeah.
You're late because you're
That's
tired.
the first step is admitting you have a problem.
I mean, good point. But you
Guys-
still do it though?
Guys, why can't I sleep at night? The man in the basement.
Oh god.
We were talking about dreams and crawl spaces and everything else.
That made me
man in the
genuinely
basement.
uncomfortable.
I'd be like, guys, I can't sleep. There's a dude in my basement.
There's a man
There's a man in my basement.
in my basement.
And every time I go down there, he's not there, but I know he's there. Have you guys heard the stories about people living in like people's attics and walls?
Oh, I've
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
videos about
Like,
it.
what the fuck?
I've seen security cam footage of somebody crawling down from somebody's like ceiling
Like, it's
panels.
real.
It's happened a weird amount of times.
It's real.
Yeah.
We gotta solve the homelessness problem.
Guys,
y'all.
why can't I sleep at night? 3 hours of nonstop penetration.
You only sleep for 3 hours?
We've literally. We had a discussion where I'm like, you gotta stop trying to have sex with me the moment I'm actually trying to sleep. Like, please. I want to sleep.
I'm a
There's
night.
something about that time though.
I'm going with the
Something
man in the
about, like,
basement.
midnight.
Yay.
Okay, so
That would keep me awake.
would you guys kind of maybe agree that like before you go to bed, you're like, yeah, if I get one off, I'm gonna sleep so much better.
Oh, I'd like to sleep. Can we fuck? I'm not asking.
You're not asking?
No. I was in the hypothetical scenario.
Oh, yeah. 100% yeah.
Yeah. Can we?
All right.
I'm definitely more of like a before bed.
Yeah.
I've got
Before I go
4.
to sleep.
Yeah.
I've got 4, and I feel like Austin and Trey
Austin
mopped
definitely
my
won that.
ass.
What do you got, Trey?
I only have 5.
You got 5?
How do you
1,
have
2,
five?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There you go.
By 2 again.
4.
Again!
Yeah.
We tied again!
Yeah.
Damn.
We all got a decent amount of cards. That's
Me
all.
and Wes
We
are
was
the
all
same
killing
level
it.
of funny.
Me and you, we got this game on lock, bro. It comes down to
Okay.
me and you, like every single time.
I'm very proud of the rounds that I won.
I cannot.
You know? Fair enough.
There is no way I can turn this into a story.
Are you sure?
I'm just gonna read them. Feeding strawberries to my man slut. My neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. Farting and walking away. Passive aggressive post-it notes.
That was my favorite Nicki Minaj
Wait, no,
song.
hold on, because we can definitely turn that into something. What do you mean?
Please do.
What do you mean? I was feeding strawberries to my man slut, and then all of a sudden I just had this pain in my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. So I decided to fart and walk away, and he didn't know what was going on, so I left passive-aggressive post-it notes.
You definitely walked us to the.
Through that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It was good.
I mean,
Could have been better.
it could have been better, but I just, I was like, you could have done something with that. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna keep all the ones that we haven't played and put them towards the top for next week.
Mine really are tough too.
So I used these breasts of mine to defeat a gorilla in single combat, while also quacking like a duck in lieu of a rational argument. And then I went and ate boneless buffalo wings.
BB Dubs.
Yeah.
A toothless woman gumming on a peach and your weird brother ran into a pan-gendered octopus who roams the cosmos in search of love. They were mixing M&Ms and Skittles like some sort of psychopath.
How do you have 5 cards?
I have... Oh, wait. I do. Nipple blades.
How do you have 5 cards?
Oh, Nipple Blades was a card that
I must have picked it up
Yeah.
from next to me.
Oh, okay.
to save this child.
I was like, you should only
Nipple
have
blades.
4.
Okay,
I just
so
want
let me...
No,
some
it's fine.
prescription painkillers and some goddamn peace and quiet, but I gotta find out how good lead paint tastes by blowing my boyfriend's sorry shits.
Whoa. Wow.
Whoa.
Actually. I'm just going to say
I
wow
should
on
win a
that
card
one.
for that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
There was
Whoa,
some
whoa, whoa,
trauma.
Whoa. Yeah, give me those, because we haven't played these ones. I'm going to keep them towards the top.
Beginning, middle, end
The next
of
time.
that story was insane.
Yay.
Trey, do you have a quote for us?
No, man.
I thought you said last week you were
I
like, I'll
have-
have one for next.
I have
Did
a
I?
quote for
Yeah.
us. It's by me. I've been holding in a shit this whole time, and I really have to go shit now.
All right, well, follow us on all the
By
fucking
Emily.
shit. And follow the Twitch, Blue SFTB, if you guys want to watch us live. So go on Twitch, look up BLUE SFTB, and you can watch us on Twitch, or you can go to our YouTube and follow us on Blue Skies from the Basement on YouTube. Yeah, that's kind of...
That's most of the things.
Yeah.
Things
For
that-
now.
we
now.
have a photography page that
Yeah.
we've been working on. It is AE614 Photography on Instagram.
Photography.
Go and support our shit, and if you guys ever need a photographer, hit us up.
If you're in the
Because,
greater Columbus area.
Well, if you're willing to pay for travel, I won't complain.
I mean, that's true.
If you're willing to pay for my gas money and or sleeping accommodations, we can work that out. If you pay for my gas money and sleeping accommodations, I'll take photos for free.
Yeah, well,
You know what? I
yeah.
have a quote. It's kind of spooky, and I might have said it before, but I love it. I don't care. It's from Blood Meridian, and there's a scene where the main character, he's kind of lost and wandering around, and he doesn't have any water in the Mexican desert, so he's fucking dying of thirst, and he comes across this gang of Mexicans, and they give him some water, but it's very standoffish, and they don't know if they're going to kill him or not. And so the Mexican guy just goes, when the lambs is lost in the mountains, when the lambs is lost in the mountains, they just cry out. Sometimes comes the mother, sometimes the wolf.
I remember you saying that one.
Yeah.
I love that one.
That is good.
I love
Peace
you.
out, y'all.
Love you.